Welcome, welcome, everyone. I'm gonna let some people get into the room while waiting on my bailiff to come. Thank you, Ghetto, for showing up. You will not go to jail. Thank God, because you know what they do to brothers in jail, baby. You may not make it, and you in Jersey too, Lord Jesus. Glad that I'm the judge and not, Mr. Lieberich or anyone else or Benny Bada Boom Bang up in there. No. So hey, sit back. Ghetto, enjoy the ride. But you know what, Ghetto? I don't. Something tells me you will have a little rough ride, but I think Cole might have a little rougher ride, baby. He has a class action list that keeps growing. One of the reasons why I was a little delayed, delayed is not a denial. Shout out to the Lord. Then shout out to Jay Wilson too. Delay is not a denial. Okay, welcome. So, Cole's list, one of the reasons why I was late because I was in chambers with my bailiff setting up the list, the subpoena list, and everybody. I'm like, Cole, and I kept getting intel. Shout out to Pizarro coming in from adding the list. So Cole's victim list, I mean, it just kept growing and growing. I finally had to cut it off. But of course, I'll take a few recommendations live just for shits and giggles. But I had to get my bailiff together. I couldn't have him out here, with people he don't know and names he might have to pronounce and understand symbols and things like that. So I had to get him ready because the class action suit list is just, and I'm the best person in town to make this what would normally be someone else's maybe 20-minute docket reading the list, and I'll get it done in two. Won't he do it? Welcome, ODS. Hey, LaDon. Welcome, Bushes. Welcome, Sassy. Welcome, Bella Cakes. Thank you for all my members. Thank you, YTC, for my new membership. Let's go. Yes, let's go. We're coming in. Where's my bailiff? My bailiff is already going to be fined. Coming in, my bailiff, you owe $10 to the court, to $ Miss Older Notary Bailiff. You owe $10 to the court. Now I sent him the link, but let me go ahead and help him out. Hey Tay Babe, what's going on? My bailiff has already been fined $10 to the chat. Can one of my mods make sure you rotate my cash out through the chat for my bailiff and anybody else who has a fine? And in lieu of sentencing, and we'll talk about that at the end. Please circulate the Cash App. Please circulate the Discord link. It's on the community wall. I need to boost it up myself, so I might go ahead and post it here in a little bit. Because it's like kind of down on the community wall. But if you got it, that's great. And 1 second. All right, ladies and gentlemen of the B sector. We are about to start. I'm going to bring my bailiff up. He's going to introduce the honorable judge because I shouldn't do my own introduction. I mean, and then we'll get started and we'll play off each other. It's real low key, just a little something fun. Like I didn't do a whole lot of planning and all that. We just gonna go off the cuff. Only do it. 10 minutes prep and we done. Shout out to the bailiff. Hey, bailiff. You've already been fined because, yeah, you're going to testify on your own behalf, Ghetto. We don't have representation and all that because we're doing it on the fly. I'm not doing all that stuff. And once we get going, if we really want to pick this up, I'll do my attorneys and all that. But that shit used to hold up my court. Hell, the judge already got to pay $5 per curse word. $5 per curse word also is the penalty. So, I'm just gonna do it on the fly like this, just so we can have it. Cause I'm not gonna no monkey ain't gonna stop no shows over here. The only person gonna stop this show is the dog. What's up on this road? You already have a fine going into the court. It was $10, but since the judge already cursed, it reduced to 5. So you have until the end of next week to pay your court fines because you were already late, and we have to set a precedent for our constituents. Okay.
Absolutely. I have to say, my honorable judge, I would like to introduce Honorable Judge Demas O to her stand. And absolutely, Judge, I will pay my fine because they say if you don't, you gotta pay when you do the crime. You gotta pay
That's
up,
right.
okay, or get
Shout
locked
out to
up.
my bailiff
Watch
for
out,
setting an
kiddo.
example.
Absolutely. So yes, honorable judge, We are all set, and I have the case note squared away. All
And can you go
rise
ahead
for
and
Judge
tell me who's up
Demas.
first on my docket?
Yes, who I have first on the docket actually is Briine. It says Briine versus Briine will be first on the docket.
Yes, he will. Ladies and gentlemen, Briine versus Briine. Okay. Just a little synopsis. Our dear Briine is a member of the beefing sector. He has came on and gave us lots of laughs. He's a talented comedian. He's had some great, fights on here. Legendary. One of his legendary foes is our honorary bailiff here. And but Briine today does not have another person on docket. Briine's the actual defendant and the other fool, prosecution team or whatever, what I'm saying, the plaintiff. He's the plaintiff and the defendant. Briine's he could have a list of victims. We could do Honest Row, we could do myself, we can do Jay Wilson, etc., etc., etc. Hershey and her mold on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays when they fighting, and then Tuesday, Thursdays when they double teaming me. When Briine's mood changes, then they become on the same team. Nonetheless, Briine's greatest adversary though is himself right now. Briine has done maybe somewhat 10 drops. Some are deleted for his he claimed he's been flagged, which the court still would like documentation because he's lost more channels at the behalf of me. He said me, comma Sheffy, comma his personalities may have flagged and may have taken channels that we've never took. I said, Briine, so I can go ahead and testify as a potential victim. I said, Briine.
Dory to your honor. Dory to
Oh yes, I'm
your
sorry. Yes, sir, thank you. Um, so I said, Briine, why would I flag this comedy gold? Are you freaking kidding me? Like my whole thing is this, Briine, like Pastor's recaps and the dragation of the congregation every time we get a morning, a lunch, evening matinee, and the bedtime late night showing. Why would I ever get in the way of content? That's one thing I would never do is get in the way of content, baby. Flagging that would be almost, you can take my B sector just strike away. You can take my B sector membership. You can take my status, everything over here and rip it up. I would never flag comedy gold. But Briine, your greatest victim is yourself. You are the defendant. Yourself is the plaintiff. This is your plaintiff self talking to your defendant self. Get off YouTube and go here, please. Because the sentencing is the highest that the court can go. And I am the state of Tennessee, baby. And we do believe in that penalty, that penalty, that penalty that starts with a D and ends with an H. And Briine, in real life, that's the only sentencing that this is going to get you. Court, I have evidence to present in the way of Briine's vitals, but 1 second, we have a surprise, unplanned witness that maybe has something to say about this particular case. I hope so, because I don't know why else he would be clicking the link. One moment. Talent.
What's going on? Look, I don't need a reason to click a link. I have no
Mm,
idea what you're talking about. But
mm.
I wanted to say what's up to my boy Ro, and I want to make
honor.
sure, Ro, you are coming to Seattle, correct?
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay. Okay. I'll be flying out to Seattle as well. I was just telling TMO that earlier. And when you two, I don't know how far on your agenda the Resto and YouTube cameras thing is, but that should be bumped up as high as possible
It's
because you
next,
know
baby. It's next. It's next.
because you know that Brian dude is a clown. But I wanted to say, good show. I'm listening. I'm about to go get some tacos and come back home. But I'll talk to y'all later.
Okay, wait,
What's
talent,
up?
talent,
What's
talent.
up?
You
What's
did
up?
come up. You did come up.
Yeah,
in the middle of
yeah.
my courtroom. Now, as a black
Yeah.
woman judge, I know you don't respect my court no less than you respect your gallbladder's court, right? So, talent, can you see if the super chat link that I'm sure you're proud I finally turned on works?
Yeah, yeah. I got you. I got you.
Thank you, talent.
Okay. I'm out. Be easy.
Bye bye.
You too, Mr.
Okay.
Talent.
Thank you so
You don't
much
play in the
for
court.
the
Yeah.
you know, silent counsel in court in the sky for getting me back on track and asking for what I'm due. Thank you. Okay, so Briine versus Briine. Briine, your greatest enemy is your endocrine system right now. You are fighting yourself, you're fighting your endocrine system. The evidence I have is just verbally, actually, it's from Briine's mouth. But since he has deleted those lies in danger of his lucrative channel being struck and his lucrative income being tampered with, ended, the routine. His evidence is by means of his own vitals. 700 blood sugar, blood clots, morbid obesity, already has violated the diabetic diet with two 20-ounce Sprites and some pulled pork that was kind of dry. ODS, please recommend a barbecue sauce for the court. Thank you.
Oh my God.
And then, most of all, most of all, a questionable lack of penile function with numbers that high. Oh, one more thing related to the lack of penile function is that blood pressure that was 200 over 132. And ladies and gentlemen, once the good people in the nice hospital in the state of Texas got those levels down, he came on live, got upset over strangers that he'll never see, never break bread with, and definitely won't bust a grape on. And he let them make his vitals go up. And we heard proof. We heard proof. Can I submit the vitals proof, please, for the court? Thank
Yes.
you. One moment. Oh, while I get the vitals proof, can we please? I have a surprise witness. Let me see what's going on. They want to come up. I mean, hey, certain people over here at the Dreamers, they have kind of VIP access. This is the second one, but let's make sure she's not going to abuse it. And then we may have to find her as well. Shout out to Jake. Thank you. And Jake, please stick around because you will be needed at a portion in this show and actually on the next case. So stick around.
Oh, wonderful. I'm glad to be here. Thank you so much. Thank you to the court, your honor, whoever the judge is, the jury, everybody. So I wanted to come up here because Talent was saying that he was going to be in Seattle. So Talent, are you going to be presenting a talent cation? Because I would adore a talent cation where I could meet with you and we could talk about the stock market. We could also take a tour of Praise the Lula discipleship where they be canning meats and jelly and stuff like that. I would love to do that. So let me know if you're going to be hosting your own thing out there in Seattle this coming October. I would love to join you.
Okay, one
Then
Okay,
second. One
Jada.
second. One second. One
Definitely.
second. The person actually for the next case is clicking the link, and I'm gonna need him to hang around. But Jay, now you can go ahead and continue.
also I just
Okay,
want to tell Talent that
Resto.
I would love to be there.
Yes, ma'am.
Then
All right.
also I would like to say as far as Brian goes, I don't know what he had going on, but he needs to stop eating bacon and pork skins. I think that's his problem. Um, Honestly, I feel like he would do a lot better if he stopped eating bacon and grits. Because I think he was over there up at that hospital requesting bacon and grits, and that's carbohydrates and pork. He can't be doing all that. He needs to be trying to eat. Um, he probably needs to be eating a damn egg wrap, a little omelet with some fresh vegetables. And so, even though he likes to think everybody else is fat, I mean, it's good to be labeled as fat, But we mobile though, Brian, and that's what you need to get a hold of. All jokes aside, that's what you need to get a hold of. You fat and you can't even walk. Your legs giving out. Why your legs giving out? You over there eating the bacon and drinking the Bud Light. Nah, he ain't even drink the Bud Light. He over there drinking harder than Bud Light. So that's what I had to say. But Resto, why you up here after what you did to YouTube cameras? The nerve of you.
1 second. His case is coming next. 1 second. Thank you for submitting more proof to the court for Brian's case against himself. And as a final submission, he was on a live, and that live has since been deleted. And Brian was cussing me out, cussing Jay Wilson out, and I believe a little dose of maybe Hershey. And he just was getting so upset. And I saw crumbs in his beard. Said sprites were on the thing. And all of a sudden, I hear this. And I was like, Lord, Jesus, surely the camera screen will go black. But it didn't. He continued to live for about 45 more minutes. So, Brian, in the case of Brian versus Brian, I will be ruling at the end of this live, and I will be doing a separate sentencing live for everyone based on the ruling. And but we will be giving the ruling at the end of this live, and I will be attempting to. I will probably be doing a poll at some point to go ahead and start getting the audience's vote on what they think who should be the victor in each case, and I will have the final say. Okay, next
Well,
on the docket.
so
Mm-hmm.
before you go to the next docket, and then I'm gonna drop down. Can you play that whatever you just played one more time? That was Brian.
Oh wait, this is when Brian was cussing me and Jay Wilson and Hershey out. 1 second.
Wow,
Right. Yes.
fascinating.
Blood pressure was somewhat about 200 over 136. Jay, and you were educated enough to know that that is what we call stroke level.
Well, what I'm educated enough to know is that all around the YouTube streets, Brian chased everybody when he thought it was all in fun. Pop goes the machine. Penny for a thought, penny for a needle. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Stop eating them cookies, Brian. Pop goes the machine. Thank you. Have a great
Thank
one.
you, Jay.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Take care,
Okay, next
Jada.
on the docket, since
Hello,
our next person
Resto.
is up here already, can you go ahead to his port? I think he's next on the docket anyway. Can you go ahead and read his case, who is versus?
All rise for Resto versus YouTube cameras. Apparently,
Okay.
on Resto, we said that there's some money that was given to YouTube cameras. Would you like to tell the judge your case and exactly what has happened between you and YouTube cameras?
I would like to know what I'm being charged with.
Actually, let me go ahead and just summarize that. Thank you so much, Ro. Resto is being charged with submitting funds to the content creator and doing a chargeback on the back end. Resto is accused of inflating said amount money that he has donated to the content creator, and he said this on another platform. Evidence to go that was submitted via the plaintiff YouTube cameras on her live just now was her super chat screen with proof of different chargebacks, which I think she may have found via live and had to, get a reaction with that. And also dispute of the fact that she not only did not see $200 cash apps in a live, and she never forgets to acknowledge and say thank you, even if it's with a flash on the screen. And then when she gets a free moment, if they're fussing or arguing or anything, she will go ahead and give a verbal thank you. So those were her claims once she got wind of your claims on the platform.
Okay. I will say that I have never charged back a YouTube super chat. I don't even know how to do that. I do have the screenshots. I have already sent that to at least one party, binary. I have the screenshots. I was gonna make a short, like a video, but I really don't want to mess up the kind of algo that I got going on. But I can send those screenshots to you if you have an email. Um, I did not inflate those numbers. It's been about $500 that I've sent her before, and that's what I've said. I never said that it was at one time. I just said when I did send her like copious amounts of money, I didn't see any difference between like the $5 super chat, so that's why I stopped doing it. And I have people that have seen it, that have said it, and they've been like, hey, she's not really appreciating it. At first, get no, I didn't really get a feeling about it. I really didn't care about it. And honestly, this wasn't really even her story. And I was just saying that I just brought her up at one point. Like, I really didn't care about it. This was months ago. So it's kind of old for me, but I really don't care about it. She can keep the money. I never took the money back, but she did receive the money. And I can honestly prove that 100%. I have the
YouTube
screenshots
cameras,
right now.
can you come click the link, darling? I know you just got off your live, but can you come click the link? Okay, so on her live, she had welcome Casey. Thank you so much for modding. Thank you so much, all of mod. Thank you, Dr. LaShanya, for coming, boo. Thank you, everybody who I didn't get to speak to yet. Yes, he has not been sworn in yet. Can you go ahead and swear him in? Ro and Briine, we can't swear him in because he's infirmed and I'm not contributing to any more of those sounds. So can you go ahead and swear Restro in? Thank you so much, Casey.
Yes, Your Honorable Judge. Resto, do you? Oh, could you lift your right hand for me, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And do you swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth? So help you, this YouTube court today.
I just got out of court. So yeah, let's do it.
Okay, you know exactly what to do. Nothing but truth is gonna come out your lips. There we go, Resto. Thank you so much, sir.
No problem. Also, I want to say, fuck. I already forgot what I was about to say. Oh, wait, yeah, she was talking about the chargebacks and she said something else. Hold on. It was
Sorry.
something in the chat. What
I'm
what
sorry,
was
y'all.
that?
Brian left a message for the court. Sorry, y'all. That was Brian. He had left a voicemail for the court. Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
I never did any chargebacks. I don't know where that's coming from.
Okay, let me see if
No
if
chargebacks.
YTC is available. If not, we can go to that segment. Um,
Yeah.
YTC, can you click the link, or either I can pull it up if she can't click the link. I would love her to click the link, but if she can't, we can play that portion that we can show. Have you had a chance to view hit her live stream that she just got off of?
I was doing some other stuff, so I didn't hear everything that she said, but I do plan on watching the replay and I don't plan on taking my membership back. I'll still support YTC.
Oh, okay. That's very big of you, Resto. Resto. Okay. I like this even tone. Hopefully we can keep this up. Now you did have a question from the state of the beef sector. 1 second. Hey, Shakim boo. The court, the members of the court have said that they would like for you to
Oh,
speak directly into the microphone.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm sorry
ODS
about that. Yeah,
asked,
I
how
so
had
did
one
you?
too.
I,
ODS asked you, how did you want her to respond?
well, I mean, if I give you a 50, I expect you to probably respond better than somebody with a $2 super chat. But I mean, that's neither here nor there. It really didn't matter to me until like somebody brought it up. And then even when they brought it up, I really didn't care until I brought it up during this whole pizza argument. That was the whole issue with me. And also,
YTC.
the
Yeah,
reason
hey,
why,
Michelle.
Hello. Go
okay,
ahead,
Hi,
I'm gonna let you.
Roro.
Hey, baby.
Can you hear
Go
me?
ahead,
Hey,
Resto. Go ahead, finish Resto.
YTC, I can't hear you. Let me finish real quick. So the
Yeah, go ahead.
reason why she probably didn't see me in her history is because she said that she blocked me. So it's probably gonna take
Uh,
me out of her history.
y'all
Right
watched
there
it
in mine
live.
stuff. I literally
Y'all
just went
watched
through
it
my stuff.
live, right? Y'all watched it live, right? I said that I blocked him and then I unblocked him and then I called YouTube support. I contacted user support and they looked and they didn't find him. And
Well, they're
they
not
said there's
gonna.
no way. I went, I did it on live. The live is still up. It has nothing to do with blocking you. You're a member. The super chats don't go back. It doesn't disappear. You did if you did it from April. I saw it live when you did it during the chat, during the live. Okay. I literally went in my studio
Well,
and shared
yes,
my
ma'am. But
screen
what is
and
this stuff
showed
talking
my
about that? But what is
hold
it?
on. You've already talked, so I'm talking.
Bailiff.
I went in my studio and I
All right,
shared my
yes.
screen and scrolled all the way from January of this year to December 2024. You were nowhere there. I asked the audience as I went month by month. Okay. Then I show them evidence that when you super chat someone or you pay for membership, YouTube will send you an email. You can have all the emails you have. I showed the email when I gave you a super chat in your chat for, I don't know, I think it must have been $10, $10 or $5. I don't know. I super chatted you. I showed an example email with your YouTube channel name. I have the support from YouTube support.
Okay.
They didn't find you.
Okay. Well, if I can show the missile right now, all of my stuff that I've ever sent you, will we chalk it down to a mistake? Because I've definitely sent you money, and I definitely did not take it back.
Are you not
100%.
hearing me? Are you not hearing? Not once. Did you guys
I'm
ever hear
listening.
me mention chargeback? That's your word.
No, that's
Y'all
what.
never
No,
heard
no,
me
that's not
Oh
my
no,
words.
that's
That's
what
what
the
I'm
imply.
people
getting.
were saying. One second. Let me interject. That the people were saying that based on the screen. YTC didn't say the word, but everybody was showing it and pointing it out on the screen. So no, YTC did not say that word
Okay, thank
herself.
you. Thank you.
Okay,
I
so
simply went
okay, that's all
live
I wanted.
and shared my screen on my studio and showed all the super chat I've received all the way from January to December 2024. January of this year to December 2024. You don't show up anywhere. And I said that I know you super chatted me during the live because I said thank you. Like I acknowledged. Did you want me to do cartwheels? I'm not gonna do a freaking cartwheel because you super chatted me. I'm not
Okay,
gonna do
and
a cartwheel
I've
because you
already
super
said that.
chatted me. And you brought
YTC,
it
I've
up.
already
This
said
is the
that.
second
YTC,
time you
I'm
brought it
not
up.
trying to
There's
argue.
no
I'm not
reason.
trying to argue
No,
with you. I
you
promise you.
made it a point, and so now it's gonna be a problem for me because you made it a point. This is the second time I heard it, but apparently it came out that you guys had talked about it before. You talked about it. I don't listen to that stupid man over there. I don't listen to that man, so I didn't hear it. If they brought it back, I ignored it. This is the second time I heard it come out of your mouth that you super chatted me, that you gave me $500. You try to make it seem like you gave it to me at one time. And not once did any of the stuff that I shared show
I
you
didn't
with your
say that.
super
I
chat.
always said that I gave it to her over a couple of
I don't
days or a
care.
couple of
But
weeks.
why
Resto,
don't you
you
show up in my studio? Why could YouTube support find you?
I don't fucking
Answer
know.
that question.
YTC.
Exactly. So did you go
I
back
can
and take
show
the
you
money
the.
back?
No, I didn't take it back.
Oh,
YTC, stop
okay. Well,
saying
that's
that.
a
I can
question
show
for
you.
you. That's none of my
Resto, you owe
business.
Resto,
ten
can you
I've
dollars
one
already
second,
proved
already
my
for
point.
YTC, one second, boo.
interruption
Can you go ahead
of you.
email me and I can bring it up on share screen? I can give you my
Okay,
email
I
right
will
now.
show you all this. I will show you all this. Can you
Okay.
put your email in the
Because
back
he's
chat,
trying to act
Yep, I
like
please?
will.
he didn't make it a thing, that he didn't brought it up, that it was a story. Nobody's bringing that up. You brought it up
And
this
Ghetto,
second
shut the
time.
fuck up.
And
Hold on.
Peeper, shut
I'm
the
not
fuck
talking to
up,
you. I'm not
Peeper.
talking. No, I'm not
Oh
talking to you.
no,
I'm not. Oh,
oh
I'm
Resto,
sorry.
no cursing in the court, please. No cursing in the court.
Okay, okay. Ghetto, you don't know anything, bro. I get paid in American money because I do American business, motherfucker. I'm keeping y'all niggas safe. You're welcome, bitch. Tell him I said that, whore. So I wasn't talking to none of the women here. I'm not talking to none of the women here. Show you my credit card, motherfucker. I don't have credit cards, motherfucker.
Okay.
I get paid every week. Fuck you thought this was. And watch you see, I don't have an issue with you. I really don't. But let
Well,
me
I
hit
have an
this
issue
email
with
real quick.
you. Now I have an issue with
Okay.
you. I didn't have an issue with
Why?
you. I just said I have an issue with you because you went. I was nowhere there. I was nowhere there. I
Okay.
simply dropped down. What you
Go
didn't
off,
know was
sis.
that I was in the cloud. What you didn't know was I was in the cloud. You brought that up. Room Shaker didn't bring it up. I was listening. You brought it up. You brought up the 500 that you gave YTC. You brought that up, not me. So now I have a problem with you because that's the second time. And then on top of that, you had that idiot drop down talking about, yes, I can prove it. How can he prove it? Was is he in your studio? He's in your bank account. He's your financier. He's your financial advisor. He's your bank, to where he knows that you super chatted that money and that it came and that money stayed and you didn't ask for that money back, because when I go to the studio where it should be, it's not there. Not a trace of you for any super chat. And I know that you super chatted me at least 2, 3 times that I can count. $50, like some $10, and then maybe another 50 or something. That's it. Maybe max 200. You super chatted for sure. But why can't I recall the history? And everybody else's stuff is there. How come yours isn't there? How come YouTube can't find it? You started this storyline, so I have a problem with you now. Now I don't want you around me because you're a liar and you would do anything for attention. And I don't want a thirsty, attention seeking man boy around me. Okay? That's what I don't want.
Resto, was that true? I mean, she said that there's no
Did
history
he
for.
drop down?
Oh, I guess so. Resto, you owe the court $10. Get your butt back
Girl.
up here.
I mean,
15.
how do
Y'all
Resto,
you
gave
I
me your
think
start
he
a?
curse.
dropped
You
down
kept
to send me
saying
the
mother
email,
effer.
y'all. Hold on, Jay. I think he dropped down to
I
send
mean,
me the
of course,
email.
I showed the same email. I get an email when I super chatted him. That means nothing. If I go back and recall it, all you are gonna show emails. But y'all saw it live. I was in the studio live. I was in the studio live.
Have you? Somebody was suggesting. Somebody sent me a message to suggest the demo. They said, "Have you tried to go in there and block and unblock someone and see if it fucks with messes with their history, like their like
No,
super chat?"
I told you I unblocked it. I did it again. By
Oh,
the
okay,
time I
okay.
came live, I had
Let's take the
unblocked him.
YTC talent.
Yeah, I want to
Thank you
say.
so much for your court donation, and then make sure I
Oh,
promote again. Okay.
oh, you. Yeah, I didn't hear you acknowledge it at all.
Yes, I did.
But
Thank you,
I
talent,
do.
sir.
Please
Yeah,
don't cry because she didn't acknowledge it like Resto was crying.
They were saying do it with somebody different, not Resto, to see if it deletes the
yeah.
history.
Hey, but look,
No,
I do want to say this. YouTube cameras and Resto, you have saved this week. You have brought us original content. I appreciate both of you because I was getting tired of these other storylines. We don't care about Castro Cannon. We don't care about Tommy. We don't care about Brian. You gave us real content here. Keep it going.
yeah. So he's gonna show you email. That's the most he can show. What else? I showed you guys email, but you all saw the studio where it should be. Why is the history not there? Why is the history not there?
Okay, let me
Um,
see what Resto sent, then I'll open it up on the screen. Okay, here go Resto. He back. Hey y'all. Okay, hey Resto.
Okay.
Okay, one second.
I just sent you like 4 pictures. I just screenshot it. I'm sorry I had to leave. I had to screenshot. I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay, I
Uh,
got it. I got it. I put it up. 1 second. Okay.
yeah, but I'm just saying. I'm just showing you them. Those are not chargebacks, and like I
Please
have
make
sent
sure
him
that
my
you
money.
show all of them because he was saying $500. Please, I want to see where. And even
okay,
if you were
everybody.
to give me $500 now, I will reject it and call
Well, I
police
can't
on
give you
you
five
and
hundred
report
dollars
it.
right now. I ain't even gave pizza that much yet.
I don't give a shit what the other storyline you have going. I don't care. What does that have to do with me?
Well, you shouldn't be mad at me right now, YTC. These are things
Okay,
that
one
you
You
said
are
second,
and you
y'all.
did.
delusional. You are very delusional if you think that I don't want to come across and virtually smack you across the face.
Hey, chill out. I'm into that. I'm kidding.
Okay, y'all. This is the first piece of evidence. So let's do some math. Bailiff, you got your calculator?
Yes,
Yeah,
I do, honorable
that's what they're
judge. I
doing,
do.
Toya.
Okay, so let's take Big Lane promo out. Big Lane, we'll promo you again, boo. Thank you so much, Big Lang. And Big Lang, get my expensive bottle of liquor ready. I want me some. I'm gonna take it
Look
easy
at
on you.
it.
You can just
Look,
give me some Douce.
it's two of that. I told you guys that's all he can show is that.
Hold on,
That's
y'all.
all
It's
he
some more.
can.
It's some more. Hold on. I was just messing
No,
with
but
Big Lang.
that's all he can show is
Oh, okay.
screenshots of when he did it or like
Okay, so
email
this
What are
is
when
you
what I
talking
Justin
about?
got.
sends it.
I see what
YTC,
you're saying.
YTC. I went back to the dates. I
Don't
went back
talk
to
to
the
me. I
dates,
don't
and
Hold
you
want
on,
to.
hold on,
already
I'm
hold on,
not
had
hold on,
talking
Joey
to
hold on,
Father.
you.
hold on. Wait,
I'm not
let's just
talking
go
to
Join the
to
you.
the
rest.
You're a
evidence and
Join the
liar.
add
I
it
rest.
don't
up,
talk to
About
and
liars.
you can give
Joey.
your part. Let's add the evidence up and go to the end, and then the bailiff gonna do his part. And YTC, your point is already made in the chat, so I'm gonna highlight that as well too. So just go ahead, let's just do this. So this is the first one. Bailiff, you got the 110 added.
I have that 110. Yes.
Okay. Then the next one, 55.
Okay. I have the
And
55.
okay, so this is a lot. Okay, let's do this one. Let's do 55 plus another 5
She,
and plus $4.
Why do you do them all on the same day? Now I see. This is what crooks do. Okay, he did all of them on the same day so he could
why
go
you?
back and
Nah,
recall all
nah.
of them.
What are you talking
Okay, and
about? I
then
did it because you
wait,
said
hold,
I
hold, hold, hold,
did.
hold, hold. The bailiff needs to hear the evidence. Thank you. Super another one bailiff with $100.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, and so bailiff, what is that math so far?
I have $329, Your Honor.
Okay, and that's not even counting the fives and the wait. That's not counting
Lying
the
piece of
fives and the
lying sack
twos.
of crap. You
That's not
lying
counting the
sack
five.
of you lying
YTC,
sack of bum
please
attention
stop yelling at
seeking
me. I'm
crap.
trying not to
That
yell
is
at
now
women.
500 and you're still
I'm
not in
I'm
my
not trying to yell at
studio.
women.
And YouTube can't find you though. Why can't YouTube
Well, they're
find
not
you?
supposed to find me.
Yes, they
Anyway,
are.
that's the big amounts. I told you I sent 4 pictures that I
No,
just
you
went and
didn't.
screenshotted.
That's it.
I've sent
That's
you
You
it.
five and twos and
Those
all this.
it's the
transactions are
order in
not
the
in my
court, bailiff.
studio.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Can
Order
I
in the
can I
Order
court.
in the
please have a
court.
Can
Those
I ask Resto a
transactions were
question?
not in
can I
my
please
those
have can I
transactions
please
are
have
not in
space to
my
talk?
studio.
Can I have
Yeah,
space to
You
talk?
one
lying,
second. I'm
you
gonna read
lying
that.
Okay.
fraudulent piece of crap.
Can I have
Those
space to talk?
transactions
Yeah, you
were
can
Yeah.
have space
done
to
Yeah.
talk 1
live.
second after me. Okay,
Okay.
wait. Now this is a good point. Thank you, Andrea. Because even with this three something, remember we have to subtract 30%. Because I mean, I'm sorry,
Lying fraudulent piece
subtract
of crap.
60% because she only gets 40. No, she gets 30. So subtract 70% because she only gets 30%, right? Ain't they how it go? No, they take
No,
30%.
it's
No, she
40,
They
they
gets
take
take
70.
30%. They
45%.
take 30%
No, they
off.
don't. They take 70. They take 70.
He doesn't even
Objection.
know. They take maybe in
Objection.
South Korea
Objection. They
they
take
take
30. They take
oh
30.
please.
Objection.
30,
You
yeah,
make
they take
70.
30. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
They take
Okay,
45.
so
Where did
go
you get
ahead,
30?
Resto.
Okay. No. Yeah.
Objection. They
Yeah.
take
You
30.
have Resto. You got to
Yeah,
Go
have a
ahead.
30
public
was an
defender
old
to object.
number. They
I'm
take
sorry. Yeah.
45. You're
No, they
crazy.
Okay,
don't.
45
No,
then.
they don't. They take
He doesn't even
30.
Yeah,
know
they
how
did
much they
change it.
take.
They did change it.
Oh,
They
it's still
have it
okay.
at
Maybe it's
30.
balance.
I'll look it up in a second. But go ahead, Restro. You said you wanted to say something.
Yes, I do want to say something. So,
Thank you.
what
Shout
I'm
Maureen,
out to
saying is,
Mom.
those were
Thank you.
Maureen.
what I'm
Okay,
saying
one
is,
second, Restro. I gotta read my super chats now. Really, Restro, really. It's giving the tags on and return back to more Nordstroms after wearing like Sheree on the Housewives. 500 would be just as easy to see as the 499s I give on YTC's end. Resto, it looks like really weird and we aren't done.
Stevie Wonder
okay.
can see from a mile
So,
away
can
what
I?
in the heck is
Okay, I
going
think it was
on.
my turn to talk. I think it was my
Go
turn to
ahead,
talk.
Who
Resto. Go
cares?
ahead.
This ain't a
Okay.
kimchi's
So
panel
I
or
didn't show
lemons.
any of the 599s or the 299s or the 199s because that would make me look
Nobody
dumb.
cares.
And nobody
You
wants to
didn't give
present
that
that as
much. You didn't
evidence.
give that much. You're a
Yes, I
liar.
did.
I
Yes, I
said
did.
about
And
200
ma'am,
and
it's
you
my
and
turn to talk.
why was it all
Ma'am,
on
it's my
one
turn to
day?
talk.
Who does that? Who gives
Me.
I mean
You
it
had a
seems
really
like a
good live that
pattern.
day.
This is
You
a
had a really good
pattern.
live that
You give
day. You had a really good live.
all the same amount on the same day so you can go back and recall it. That's what you were
You
doing.
had a
You were
really
giving
good
them a
live that
hundred.
day.
Who gives 100, 10, then 10, and then another day you gave in April and May. That's it. That was it. Because you
You had
already
a really
knew
good
what they
live
had.
that
You
day.
could only do it. You could only try YouTube a couple of
Ma'am, are
times
you saying
before
that
they
I'm so
catch on.
calculated that I planned this months
Yes.
ago? Are you saying that
Yeah.
I'm that calculated?
Yeah. Because it's not in the studio. I did it live. That live
Maybe
is
it's
up.
because you
It's
blocked
not in
me.
the
Maybe it's because
studio.
you blocked
No,
me.
you're not blocked. You're not blocked. You're not
So
blocked.
I would like to present to the
I
court.
told I told
Okay,
the
okay.
members. I told
Can
YouTube
I
that you were a
can she be
member,
held in
okay?
contempt of court? Okay,
Um,
so look.
Baylor, can we get order, Baylor,
Yes,
please?
I'm
Y'all,
so
let's
sorry. Please,
reset.
everybody,
Let's
please
reset.
let's get
Thank
Gross.
order.
I
you.
don't like
Let's
it,
Thank
not do
you.
kind
this.
sweet one. I don't like
So
short
I
man.
look.
Sorry.
This is what I'm
again.
saying. I just presented a little bit of evidence showing that I did send her money. I'm not saying that I want it back. I'm not saying that she should have done something crazy, for the money. It was the fact
Resto,
that
can I
she
ask you a
said that
question
I
as a
never did
bailiff?
it and I charged it back.
Can
Period.
I ask you a question as a bailiff? How can we really know that the money was sent to her? I mean, because I know what we saw, but did it say money sent to you? YTC cameras. I mean, is there a way we can see that? Because we only
Of
saw
He's a
course.
the
lie.
money. Is that
Of
right?
course.
He's a lie. He's a lie.
Why is
He's
she
saying that
lying
I
right
said that he
now?
never sent it. I told YouTube support that I
You
remember
literally
him
just
sending the
sat up
money
here and
on
said that
live.
I didn't send
You,
it.
room shaker, that was on your live. I told you that I saw it
On my
during the
live?
live.
You just said it was
I
on my
saw
live.
it
No, it
on
wasn't
my
on my
live.
live.
I saw it on my live when you gave it. But the thing is, why is it disappearing? That's why I call you to support. I said I know
Because
he
you
gave the
blocked
money.
me.
Why? No, you're a lie. You only saying that because I told you I was gonna block you. You weren't
You
blocked because I
blocked
told you
me.
to support. I told you to support. I
You
said
told me
I
to
did it.
support. You think you
No,
got that kind of pull? You think you got pizza pull over
I
here?
told
You
you
think
to
you can tell
support.
me to support like you pizza
I
or something?
told
What
you
one
to
second, Resto?
support.
Let's see
I'm
what
not
she
playing
has
with
to
you.
say, and then
I
we'll go
don't
back
find
to
it
you.
funny. You're weird. You have so much time to be on here because I can see why you are not. If
It's
you were married to a
hilarious.
black man, a black woman, or a
A
black
black
man, they would
man?
have
Are you
already.
calling me
Yeah,
homosexual,
yeah,
man?
yes,
Are you calling me
yeah. You are. You're
homosexual,
very
ma'am?
suspect. Yes, you're very suspect. You're very suspect. Okay, you're very suspect. Okay,
YTC,
you
I
are
don't want to
very
do this with you.
suspect.
Please. YTC,
Well,
I
it's
don't want
too
to do this
late.
with
It's
you.
too late. It's too late. Sorry. You took it
Okay.
there.
So those are your words, right? Those are
Yep.
your
Those are
words.
my
That is
yep,
too
they
late.
sure are.
All right. All righty then.
They sure are.
All right. Well, I'll wait till 2026 to argue with you. I'm not arguing with women in 2025.
So, Resto, is there any proof other than we see, these screenshots, but do you have screenshots that are actually showing that, the transaction was created towards YouTube cameras? I mean, is there a way you can do that? Um,
Oh yeah, sure.
because she's saying that she doesn't see it. So,
Sure. Yeah. YouTube sends you an email, I think, every time you give a super chat. So I should be able to go back into my email and show all those super chats on the email. How many
Roro,
do you
did you
want?
not watch my live? Did you not watch my live that I show? It
I
gives
just,
you email.
I just want to
But
know why
if
she's
it's not
lying.
in your
Why are you
studio,
lying?
if
But
it's
why
not
are
in
you
your
lying?
studio, that means it's not there.
I just
If
showed
you
it.
paid it
I
for
just
oh,
showed
Facebook,
everything.
yes, you paid it and you recalled it. You paid it and you complain and you got your money back.
I don't
That's why it's not
recall
there.
anything. I don't even know how to
Yes,
can
do
I
you
that.
say
did
something?
recall it.
This
That's
this
why
is
it's not in my studio.
So, okay, so you're
this is
saying that I
viable
recalled it. I don't
evidence.
know how to
That's
do
why it's
that.
not in my studio.
You know
You
what? I just think
blocked
I got
me.
some liable evidence
Molly,
actually.
thank you. That's what
To,
somebody just messaged me from the sky to do earlier, and I will try to demonstrate that and see what happens for myself. Also, really quickly, Resto, yeah, to be like he said,
He's such a liar.
he has not seen her live, so Resto has to see her live also as well. Okay,
yeah,
1 second, Molly, I'm gonna try.
that has happened to me before. I'm sorry, honorable judge, and plaintiff and bailiff, plaintiff and defendant. I just want to let y'all know that's actually happened to me as well too. I did have one time. I think it was like a $2 super chat, but I remember they had gave me another one, but it took it away. And then I was looking for it, and all I saw was the $2 one because they had put it up there, but then they took it. So I don't know, this situation is similar or not, but I do know the other time
Breaking
where it was
news
taken
to the
away.
court.
All right,
Thank, wait,
breaking news, everybody.
wait, hold on a second. Shout out to the friend of the court, a silent viewer. Thank you. I have just got a live demo, and this person knows for a fact. This person went and blocked and showed me they blocked and they are someone who super chatted them. They cannot see their record. When they put them back, they can see the record. So we
Okay,
have
but I put him
error.
back. And when I did my live, I put them back and it's still not there. When I went live, I call YouTube support. I already unblocked him and put him back.
Hey,
So
let me
why
ask
is
you,
he
did you
not
put them back?
there?
Did you put them back? Did you? You did put them back, right? Hold on a
I
But
sure
second.
you,
did.
but
No,
you
not
can
So
you.
what
I'm
do
see
you
That's
it
want
what
asking
me
I
to
somewhere
asked
do?
that you
YouTube
went
What do you want
support.
me
in.
to do? You're saying that I took the money back, which I didn't.
Well, you did
Can you go
something.
into
It's
your
not
email,
there.
boo?
I
Can you
didn't
go
do
into
anything.
can you see it in your email for by chance? Like if you were to go back and
Exactly. He contacts his bank and gets it back. The thing is not in, the thing is your name is not there. They looked themselves. Are
What
you
are you
understanding? So
talking
you can't
about?
say that
What
it's
are
from
you
my
talking
end.
about?
They looked on their end. So you mean to tell me myself and them they're also wrong? So they also blocked you on their end. They blocked you.
I would
They
be
looked it
happy
up.
if I
They
got all
looked
that
Okay,
it
money back.
up.
one second. They didn't put them back, so all they saw was that when they blocked them, that the stuff disappeared, but they didn't put them back. So I'm gonna actually do it myself. So I'm going on mute right now. But go ahead.
Nah,
Yeah, I would love
YouTube
to have all that money
YouTube
back, but
support does
I'm
not block
grateful that I
anyone.
was able,
YouTube
I'm
support can look
grateful
it up in their system.
I'm
Look,
grateful that
YouTube
you got
support
that
looked it up
money.
in their system. No, I don't need your
I'm
money.
grateful that you
And I'm
got
not,
it.
if you think that I'm going to refund you, I didn't ask you for it. I don't want your support. Your
I didn't
fake
ask you
bitch. I
for it
don't want,
either.
well,
I didn't
exactly.
ask you
So why
for
are
it
you
either. Why are you
crying?
yelling at
You
me?
seem to be the one crying about it. I didn't ask you to give me shit.
YTC, this
You
whole
seem to
thing
have
was
a
not even
pattern where
about you. It wasn't
you
about
give a
you.
series.
Why
You
are you
talked
trying to
about
make
me
it about
though.
you?
You talked about me. You talked about
In a
me. You
good
said
way. I talked
YTC
about
and
you
I
in a
dropped
good
down. No,
way.
you didn't.
I
No, you
talked
didn't.
about you
That's
in a
not what
good
I
way.
heard.
And you
That's
made
not
this
what
a
I
bad
heard.
way,
That's not
YTC.
what I
Yep.
heard.
Well,
That's
no.
not
That's
what
what
I
they
heard.
told you.
That's
That's
not,
what they
no, I
told
was
you.
listen. No, I was in the
Go back
clouds.
and listen. Go
No,
back and
nobody
listen.
told me shit. I
Go
was in
back
the
and listen.
clouds. No, I was in the clouds.
Go
I
back
was
and listen.
listening. I don't care. I was listening. When I
but
dropped down, you said you gave me 500 bucks. That's why I hit the link. That's why I dropped
Yeah.
down. I was in the cloud. I heard you out
I
of your
said,
mouth.
yeah,
Nobody
because
had
they
to
were
tell
talking.
me
Yeah,
anything. You said it. Okay.
wait. Because they said, oh, you're doing all this for pizza, you're doing this, and they have a problem with that. I said, well, that's the same thing when they had a problem when I was giving YTC money. It's the
Who
same
had a
issue when I
problem?
gave.
That's the first time I've heard someone have a
Ma'am. Can
problem.
you?
I
Because you
don't
don't
care.
fucking
I don't
watch
care.
everybody. You
I
don't watch
don't
everybody.
care. I don't
Okay,
care.
well, you don't
I don't
care. I
care.
care. It's not your money, ma'am.
I don't care. Well, too bad. You got your money back because it's not in my records. You
It's
got your
not
money
my
back.
money back. I
So
gave
I
it to
don't care.
you.
Cry me a river, little boy. Cry
No
me
one's
a
fucking
river.
crying. No one's fucking
You
crying.
are. You're whining about it. This is the
You're the
second
one
platform you're
crying. You're
whining.
the one crying.
Crying. You had my name in your mouth and I dropped down. And then you try to backpedal and
So
pussy
what?
pop. So far, I've seen 300
Ain't
and something bucks.
nobody backpedaling and pussy
I,
popping nothing. You can
I
keep
have
it.
not seen
You can keep the
500
little
bucks.
lunch money. You can keep the little
Oh,
lunch money. It's
oh
fine.
my
It's all
God.
right. It's all
Oh,
right.
I wiped
Yeah,
my
it's
butt
okay.
with it, okay? With your
I
money.
hope you
Sorry.
did. I hope you did. I hope you did.
Okay,
The
so I
fuck?
blocked somebody. The super chat went away. I put them back and I still couldn't see it. I don't know how long it takes to update or what. So, I mean, at this point, like I said, I'm going to rule on this stuff later and do the sentencing hearing at the end of the thing on each case, and I'll decide how I want to go. But I'm going similar to what's in the chat, but we'll just see. But first of all, you do need to watch YTC's video later, Resto, before you formally respond, because just to make sure that you can see her screen and all of that, the stuff that she's already put on her content. So I don't need to bring that up because she's already put on her video. She went in her super chat. She did the whole little thing. So you can go to that point of the live before you, when you get a chance. And that'll
No,
help.
I will. I will.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back and watch it. And then what is this narrative that I don't have a credit card? Well, no, I don't do
Huh?
credit card. I do debit cards. I don't know.
You
This is weird
you can't
narrative.
wait for one of your plays to end before you
Hey,
start another
Cosmic.
play or narrative. Can you wait? That's why you're a lame play running ass, attention
I
seeking
don't run
asshole.
plays. Why
You
are you
run
still
plays. You
talking while I'm
want
talking?
attention. I don't give a
Why
crap
are you
what you're
still talking while I'm
because you're
talking?
a
Like I'm not trying to
non-factor.
argue with
You're
you.
a
YTC.
non-factor. Well, I'm arguing with you
I'm
because you
not
put my
trying
name
to
in your
argue with
lies.
you. Okay,
You
well,
put my
argue with
name
me
in your
then.
lies.
Okay.
You put
In my
my name in
live?
your
So
lies.
basically, one
Yes.
second. I want to make sure we clarify because we just need to do because so if you block them, the super chat did go away. I have not seen it re-update, but like Resto should have, like he said, proof of his transaction on his end as well. So if he sent her that amount, which he showed us, he would have it regardless if
Yeah.
YTC updated or not. But it did go away, so that could affect the amount. But what I'm saying is, he also said that he'll have the rest of those receipts. So I'm sure when he listens to her video and does his live, I'm going to view that. So I probably will hang it on this one. Just go ahead and give a heads up until I can see what Resto shows, and then I'll make my decision and sentencing for this case. It probably would not be a decision at the end of this live. It will be a hung, and then I will do the final decision on sentencing day for the other cases. Now, do y'all have any final statements before we get to Ghetto Intellect?
No, I don't
Okay.
understand why I have to argue with a woman. I'm not trying to do that. I respect YTC still. Um, okay, so I still respect. Okay, so anyway, I still respect YTC. I
Okay.
didn't say anything disparaging about her. It's really whatever. Just don't say that like I don't do what I do. I just hate being called a liar. That's the only thing that I hate being
You
called.
are.
So okay, cool. So I hate being called that, but other than that, you know what? I'm good. If y'all got any more questions for me, then I'm going to drop the motherfucking
Well,
down.
Resto, I do want to let you know you do owe $10 to the court for earlier eruptions.
All right,
And
bet.
it's just a super chat, not the money though. Just to hit your super chat, the money still stays. So YTC still has a point to her side right now until Resto does his proof.
YouTube
Wait,
is
what
gonna
point
give
does
me
she
the
have?
money. This was April and May. YouTube is gonna pay the money. If anybody has to get it back, he would have to get it back either if he complains with YouTube, either gets the money back or his
I don't
or
even know
I
how to
don't know,
do
or
that.
his
She's
bank.
making shit up
However, well, it's not in my studio, I know that.
because you
And
blocked
put
me.
my
What are we
studio,
talking about?
you're dumb because I said I unblocked you. Now, how do you
Man, we just.
explain? How
All
do you
right.
explain the fact that YouTube support blocked you on their end too? Because it's in their system and they can see it. So I want
It's
you to
in my
explain
system.
why
I
they
just
didn't
sent
see it.
TMO
I
all
want
of my
you to.
shit.
I don't care. I'm telling you, the
But the
people that is
but
on
the
their
total on the
system,
table was 500 though, Resto. That wasn't that's the point of contention.
YouTube
We
What?
said it was
support
Yeah, that was.
did
500.
Yeah, I sent four.
YouTube
I just sent
support
four
saw
screenshots. That's all I
zero.
sent.
Support saw
That's all I
YouTube
Right.
sent was four
support didn't
screenshots.
see a goddamn thing. YouTube support didn't see a goddamn thing, much like me.
Well, they need to do their job better.
YouTube support also blocked you. Let's
Molly.
get that straight. That's what you're saying.
Molly a fool. Resto, do you want to talk about the Chanel shopping bag? Molly said that he got a scammer tease when he first saw it.
Oh no, I'm a Chanel
Oh.
member. I'm a Chanel member. Don't worry about that.
Oh,
We
okay. Well,
good
the
over here.
court does take donations. The court does take
Oh.
bribes as well. Okay, so
No,
uh,
I'm not talking about. We're talking about the fact that Lima. So you ran something while live. Running something
right,
while
and
live
it
is
did not
different.
mess with the money. So the money stayed just the super chat proof in a way. So that's what I'm saying. He still has the burden to prove to us the
You and
500.
Right. And remember, you're live. So therefore, if you block him, that means he probably cannot even super chat. If he wanted to super chat now, remember that I'm going after this should stay. It should have nothing to do with me hiding him in my channel. If I hide him in my channel, he super chatted that April, May, June. Not even June, April and May, from what you saw. Now, does it make sense that something he super
Ghetto.
chatted will disappear out of my
Uh,
studio? That's why I showed my studio. Are y'all kidding me? You're live. I need people that he super chatted in the past to go do the same experiment, not while live. Because if you hide him in your channel while you're live, that means he can't type, which means he can't super chat. Okay, possibly. You did it
What
while
does that
live.
mean?
This is something that he did. Don't act confused, little slow bucket, bitch boy. Don't act confused. We're talking
Slow
about
bucket is
something you did
crazy.
in April and May. So that means it's in the past. There is no reason why me hiding you in my channel. That just means you can't comment. It doesn't mean your super chat will disappear from April and May. Are you
She literally
slow?
just told
Are
you. She
y'all
literally
literally
just told
slow?
you all the super chats disappeared
No,
after that.
it disappeared because she's live. We're live
Not
on
the
her
No,
channel
cash.
right
The
now.
money stayed.
Okay?
The super chat proof did. And
Yeah.
Resto's never
It
done me. I did
proves
somebody
nothing.
else.
It proves nothing.
But
It proves that you're
Resto,
a
you do
liar
owe the
still.
court some fines though for this cussing up here. You
It
can't pay
proves
with
that
super
you're a
chat.
liar. This stuff happened in April and May,
I'm
okay?
not
It
lying.
proves that you're a
She
liar.
literally
You
just
get an
told you that the
email.
super chats
No, you
disappeared.
can hang on to anything. You better come up with another lie storyline, a lame ass
I
storyline
have
for your
emails.
next attention
Can I ask
panel
you? Can I
hopping
ask you why
seeking
you put?
loose
Can I ask you
floor
why you put
that
those specific
bitch.
dates? Those specific dates. Why'd you put those on a higher tier membership?
What
Hmm.
specific dates? What are you talking about?
The specific dates that I had already sent binary when we were on your channel, and then he pulled it up. You put those specific dates on a higher tier membership. Can I
Don't
ask you
ask
why you
me
did
shit
that?
about don't ask me shit about my live
Is
stream.
it because you
I
didn't
put
want me
my
to?
video.
Is it
I
because you
put
didn't want
my
me to go and fucking screen record that?
because you're
That's
that
why.
has nothing to do with you. Long
Yes, it
lives are on the
does.
highest tier. Yes, long lives are on the highest tier. If you must know.
Okay,
If you were a member
sure.
and a true supporter, then you would have known that. If you were, you would know that the memberships, the videos in the highest membership are the longest lives. Okay? You pay more money to get more of the video. Okay? Dummy. Lying, pathological, lying piece of crap. Don't play with me, liar.
Don't yell at
Come up
me.
with another
Don't yell at me.
scenario. You can fuck
Don't
with
yell
me
at me.
over here. Do you understand me? You can play
Don't
with
yell
me
at
over
me.
here, bitch.
Why are you
You can
yelling at
play
me?
with me. Go play with somebody. After this, you will learn to not mess with me. You
How many
cannot come
bitches am I
around
supposed
me.
to be?
You cannot come around me if you're going to come with your bullshit. I'm not buying it. I'm not going. Take your money and shove it. Your money disappeared from YouTube and from my side. That says a lot, okay?
No, it
Don't
didn't
ask
disappear
me
from your
any
pockets
freaking
though. It didn't
question
disappear from
about
your
shit.
wallet, right? You still got it though, right? It didn't disappear
No,
from your pocket.
I got 35% of it, okay? I got
No, ma'am,
35%
you got
of your
70%
shit.
of it.
You went
You
and
got
got your money
70%.
back. That's the game that you play. You went
Why do
and
you
got
keep
your
saying
money
that?
back
I don't do that. I
because
don't do that.
there's no explanation why it's not in YouTube.
Okay. I
And
I'm going to
forget that
explain
I
this one
blocked
more
you and
time.
unblocked you. There is no reason why it wouldn't be on YouTube.
Did you not spell my name right? Are you okay? Are you illiterate? Did you
No,
not
she
spell my
spelled the
name right?
name right. That we're
Are
not gonna
you
do it. We
dumb? Are you
go look at the
Oh
retarded?
video.
God.
We gotta go ahead
Are
and end this
are
case.
you a short man syndrome person? Are you
You
a
will see her
retarded
video.
bitch?
She had
Are
all the
you a
proof over there,
retarded
Resto.
bitch? Are you a retarded bum bitch? Are you a pathological liar? Since you want to call
No,
names, are you a
I'm making
retarded
French
bitch that
toast right
seeks
now.
attention? Are you a black woman hating bitch? Are you that?
Why are you saying that I hate black
Wait,
women now? What the fuck is this? You see this shit?
Because you don't
What
have
the
any
fuck?
black
Where
women
the fuck
around
did that?
you. Because you don't
I'm
have
in the
black
beach
women around
sector.
you.
What is
That's
going on right
why.
now?
Please.
What is going on right now?
I said what
Okay,
I
I'm
said,
very
okay?
sorry. Okay, so I do want
Can
to
we have some
say,
order in this goddamn court?
Resto. Oh, Resto, could we have the receipts, please? If you say
Dimi, so
you are
I will
able,
cash app you because I didn't mean to do all this cussing, but I think that
Watch
he
you
thought he
see the
could play
court
in my
appreciate
face.
all donations. Thank you.
Yeah.
Resto, you owe the court, baby. You owe the court. The super chat button is
I
on,
got
baby.
you. I got you, Demon.
Talon
So don't
paid his
worry.
fine. Talon paid his
Make sure
fine.
he
What's up,
doesn't recall
Ghetto?
it, please. Make sure he doesn't go
I
and
have
try
to
to
cash
get it
I
out.
back.
don't recall my super chats. What are you
Make sure
talking
he
about? I
doesn't go
don't
and
do
take
that.
it. Go
Okay,
and
Don't
y'all, we
call that
spread
gotta
that
nigga.
because
narrative.
Godfrey,
It
one of
disappears.
our persons up here, he has to he's short time up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this off and I'm gonna make my final verdict on the sentencing hearing because I need to go back and see
Hi,
Resto's
ghetto.
proof. Because
Hey,
right now the burden of
YTC
proof is on Restro.
Okay,
Okay, so what do I need to prove
can
so I
I
can know
get
what I'm
I,
getting
I
down?
for?
want you to be
Because
able to go watch her video, and if you have any other receipts and you got anything to say
I'm
based
sure
on
he'll
what you
find
see, I'm
himself
gonna
back on
view what you
another link.
say. I'm gonna view your live or whatever your binary is like, whatever you decide to do, and I'm gonna view it. Once you look at
Okay,
her
cool.
live, and if you have anything else that you find in your records, I'm gonna hold off on the making the verdict till you get ready to do your burden.
Yes,
And I
ma'am.
gotta say, it's unfortunate that y'all have reached to these terms, but we will do our best
Bro.
to try to see what
It
we
is
Child,
can
this
do
very
the most this the
unfortunate.
most nice
prove
bailiff,
both of
soft
y'all
spoken bailiff. This
cases.
is a bailiff with 6 F's. Bailiff.
Well, you're too cute.
I like YTC, and I hope like maybe like we'll take like a 2 month break and we'll be okay after that. I don't know.
Oh,
What you think,
okay.
YTC? How long? How long would it take? like 2 months.
Thanks, Dimiso, for
Resto, I
having me.
don't
I'm
think
gonna
this is
get
the
Yeah,
down.
time right
Resto, I don't
now.
think,
Resto, I think you might want to wait because
Bye,
yeah.
Dimiso. Bye,
thank you,
Roro. Bye,
YTC,
All
for your
right,
Ghetto.
right through
time, boo.
cameras,
Get you some
baby.
rest. You've been
I'll be
live.
in the chat. I'll be in the chat though.
Okay,
Let me
thank
go
you.
send the cash app. Okay, bye.
Thank
I mean, I've
y'all.
had like
Okay,
Love you.
girlfriends
Resto.
that come back faster though. But okay,
Lord. All right,
so
Resto. I'm gonna go ahead and just just cause you Pizarro's husband, you get the benefit. I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna go ahead and do your sentencing. I'm gonna go ahead and do what I normally don't do. Go do my little research, do your little stuff wherever you decide to pop up. If it's in the morning, and then I'll hold off your sentencing until I do the sentencing hearing for the people I'm gonna rule on today. I'll hold off your
yes, ma'am.
verdict. I mean, to my sentencing hearing.
Yes,
Thank you
ma'am.
so much,
Thank you for
Resto, for
having
donating
me.
time to the court. We do appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay,
All
bailiff.
right, Resto.
Go ahead and announce the next case where Ghetto is a part of. Please, Ghetto actually has
Y-
two people suing two plaintiffs against him. Go ahead, please. Thank you.
Yes, we have Ghetto. Ghetto, I see you are here. You actually have a whole class action
No,
suit
that's cold,
against.
baby. Ghetto just got two people, Pizza and Jay Wilson.
Oh, hold on. Ghetto was talking about Okay. So Ghetto, actually
Oh,
your
okay,
case
yeah.
is revolving
Ghetto
around
is a victim in the cold
pizza.
suit, baby. He's a but in the other one, he's suing Jay Wilson and Pizza is versus him and the other one.
How is Jay
I
Wilson
gotta know,
against
Ghetto, I gotta hear
order in the
about the
court?
passer.
How is
That you don't get the same on the court, Ghetto. You already owe $10. This is I'm going to present the case once Roe announces the people. I'm going to tell you what your charges are and who they apply to, baby. Thank you so much, Resto, for donating to the court. Thank you. Want to do it? Go
Yeah.
you ain't
ahead.
getting that money?
Yeah, I
Honor,
got technical support, baby. He gonna make sure I get that money. Go ahead, Ro. Tell us. Let's get up. Thank you.
Honorable Judge TMO, thank you. Now, Ghetto, I have you down on the docket for pizza and pasta versus Ghetto. So I'm just gonna go straight to it, Ghetto, and say, would you raise your right hand, please?
I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and
No,
nothing
no,
but
no.
the
The
truth.
bailiff has his own speech now, Ghetto. Calm down. This is you're
Sorry.
giving too much New Jersey energy. You already on ready. Go ahead, bailiff.
Oh, yes, sir. So, do you? Oh, yes. So, sir, yeah. Please raise your right hand, and do you, by this court, will you say the truth, nothing but the truth? So help you from the Honorable Judge T.O.'s courtroom. Everything out your lips is the truth, nothing but the truth.
I do.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. And
Please
thank
let
you
us know
so
what's
much,
going on with
Bailiff,
the
for leaving the
passer. I
Lord.
don't know.
Thank you so much, Bailiff. I want to compliment you for leaving the Lord out of this mess. I thank you so much, Bailiff. Thank you.
Hey,
You were
Honest
raised
Rob.
right.
Yes, definitely. I gotta leave it right out.
Thank
What's
you.
up,
Thank
Ghetto?
you.
Yes, I gotta leave him out now.
Bailiff, they want to know the parishioners have a question for the bailiff. They would like to know, have you been drinking, bailiff?
No, but no energy left. I just left a work shift and it's hot. I work in a sweatshop. So this is all you can get today. I got water. I need a Red Bull. Red Bull
Oh,
to the court, please.
thank you. The
Thank
bailiff
you very
say
much.
he is
Sorry.
here, and this is what you get what you get. And the bailiff will read now. We got a sassy bailiff. Y'all better keep these questions right and tight.
Oh
Okay,
no, they good,
so
boo. They
Ghetto.
good.
Basically, let's bring up Jay Wilson first. Now, Ghetto, the beef sector court has gotten word, and this is why you here, because if this ain't true, we can throw this out. But one of the charges with you versus Jay Wilson is that, Ghetto, it was stated that you have stated that you may have a possible suit against Passa Reverend Dr. Jay Wilson, I said his other name real quick. That you may be trying to take him to civil court. There were rumors that you have said that you may have a case, actually, I'm sorry, criminal court, because you said that you have been accused of being stalking. Now, normally this would be a case of maybe you would be the victim, but you didn't bring it because the Reverend Dr. J. Wilson on his history and OG status, and the court has already submitted something ahead of time saying that no such thing exists. Is a lot, he played his videos, he submitted all his videos for me to view those, and I've never heard him make those statements. So right now we have you for maybe false claims against a respected member of the beef sector, OG, and also clergies of the beef sector. So those are high level. They come with serious maximum. It's a RICO charge. It's basically a whole RICO. It's a whole RICO. Okay. So they said that you were going to sue him for making you feel uncomfortable as far as alleging that you may be homosexual and putting you in a community which you have not signed on, made a contract to, or a mortgage or a rent payment to. Now, Ghetto, so first of all, before we go further in the rest of the charges, did you say that you possibly would be pursuing charges and or court proceedings for the Reverend Dr. Honorable Pastor J. Wilson's knee? Did you say that?
I did, and I've contacted my lawyer, and they're researching his channel as we speak.
Okay. So we got to retract because we may have a serious case that is for court outside of this jurisdiction because we are not in the jurisdiction for real cases.
Your
So,
Honor,
okay.
I did want to say one thing, Your Honor. Your Honor, I don't know if this is respectful or disrespectful, but I see he is stating that he's a judge also. Your Honor, will that be put up in your court? I mean, I'm just putting that out there, or is that a
No, he
he may
said
have to
that
make?
he has an attorney that he submitted these to.
No, he's talking about my name. My name is
judge.
Oh, okay.
Judge too, Your Honor. I don't know.
Okay. Oh, wait.
We gonna
Hold
make
up.
him pay for that.
Hold up. Now, y'all don't know. Thank you so much, YTC, sweetie. Oh, my God. The judge is going to be able to go to Machi. I don't know tomorrow, baby. By the time I get through with Ghetto, baby, because he going to owe a lot. Okay. Hold up, Pizarro. Your part next. But we have a rule. Y'all didn't know about this rule. This is my court, and we do this on the fly. Whenever, shout out to Nina, and I'm going to have to go and get an officer on the case because this is a side thing, and I'll be doing that while Ghetto does his piece. But whenever there's a colorism claim or anything about colorism that is submitted to this court, it is a court emergency. Shout out to Briine for submitting the court's colorism also notification as well as a blood pressure notification.
Not blood pressure.
Okay, colorism has entered the courtroom. Colorism has entered the mother freaking courtroom. Okay, let me go ahead and stop. Okay, now who's colorist? I don't care who me and date are mad, but when y'all say drop dark skinned women to chase up the light skinned women allowed in a sector full of women, you shouldn't be over here. Now, Ghetto is normally Ghetto would have another charge, but because he has gave proof of chocolate POC, he is not part of this. But I just thought I had a colorism emergency.
Salute to the chocolate drop.
Down. Let me get my blood pressure down. Let me get my blood pressure lower than Briine's. Whoo, okay, let me look. Okay, 120/75. I'm good. Okay, thank you, sipping. You might owe the court $5, baby, because the court almost had a stroke. Okay, back to Ghetto. Okay, so Ghetto, you did say this is a legal matter, right? So my court is not really in the jurisdiction of regular legal matters, and we want to stay far away from them because we don't have shit. We ain't got shit. Don't ask us for shit. So you're saying that this is possibly going to be a real court case, and that maybe Pastor Reverend Dr. J. Wilson will fuck around and find out later.
Yeah, he has crossed the line, and I'm definitely submitted his channel to my lawyer. I'm not playing these games no more. I don't mention that, man. I don't have a channel. For him to sit there and keep saying I'm gay because I wear bow ties, that's gonna be dealt with.
Ghetto, when was the last time he discussed you? If you don't mind telling me.
Let me see if I can get the pastor on the line.
Binary's on his channel when yesterday or the day before.
Oh, okay.
I don't go on his chat. I don't click his link. I don't talk about him. And he just dry brought me up.
But if he's not using your real name, how much of that do you think may hold up?
The problem is I cam up, so he's not talking to a troll. I cam up. He's addressing me cammed up. He knows who I am.
Oh.
It's defamation of character.
Okay. Yeah. See, it's more okay. Is it more evidence that you would need in order for to fully engage with that though?
My lawyer's on retainer. I just want to cause him as much chaos as he's causing in my life. You don't always have to win to send people a strong message to stop playing with you. I don't want to be played with in that manner.
Oh. So we also have another case actually. This one was on pizza. So would you want to discuss that one as well right now, or are you
Please.
finished with Passa? Are you
That
finished
is
with
the most
Passa?
important. I didn't know Pastor was snuck on the docket by the honorable judge.
Oh.
I'm here.
No, what people suggested was coming in up until we went live. I was in chambers with my bailiff, so I didn't sneak. But Ghetto, let's be respectful of the court, baby. It's $10 extra. Now before we get on to the next case, I'm gonna close out the real case. They may be actually a serious thing. I got official word back from because actually Pastor Reverend Dr. J. Wilson is officially live on his channel, but basically his formal response was he'll see you in court. Okay. So thank you. I'm gonna rent you up, ODS. Now you know good goddamn well I'm gonna rent you back. But everybody knows court. Can we please let ODS know before he's fined that everybody over here knows that the judge TMO does not multitask well and that my eyes usually are closed, especially when I am getting loud and I have really, really messy tea and I'm multitasking and being equally messy on my phone, getting the response from Reverend Pastor Dr. J. Wilson. ODS, after my real life mess, the time of my life right now is happening, I'll make sure you get that rent. Okay? Okay. So now next, can you go ahead and put the next on the docket, please? Ghetto is up here. Can you give his next case?
Yes, we have next on the case, and I did catch a glimpse of the clip. And Ghetto, you were highly upset at someone that I think you want to put in the defendant's seat as you stand as the plaintiff, which is Pizza. You seem to be quite upset. I was listening to you, and because your commentary went off of binary quite quickly, and you went to Pizza, and I was like, what's going on here? And you were pissed off at her. Could you explain exactly what happened? I know it had something to do with what was it, money, and you felt she had you effed up. What? Let us know, please, sir.
So it wasn't Pizza's. It wasn't fully her fault, but she didn't stop it. Restro is a uncontrollable clown, as shown today, and I'm a little concerned about the court because the court clearly had Resto guilty to rights, but because he's Pizza's husband, he was given treatment. So I would like to see
No,
if
no,
I
no, no,
could
no, no,
issue.
no, 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 no. Wait. First of all, that is another case, and you're not privy to speak on that. And if you have something to say, the open forum at the end of the court, you can say that. But he was not given extra privileges. The actual side went to YTC informally until I get his burden of proof to show otherwise. More than the short cash outs that he showed me, they were not 500. He was told that and reprimanded for that several times, and we took the 30% off the three something. So no. He was giving time to come up with receipts, and informally it went to YTC. So let's go ahead and
Okay.
focus on Pizarro because the judge is something you ain't ready for. Okay,
So, because
so
I was gonna ask for a change of venue.
okay,
In the other cases,
no.
in other
You've been
cases
treated
are
fairly.
relevant.
We let you. I
They
didn't
set
rule.
precedents.
Now
Other
listen. What?
cases set
You're gonna have to
precedents.
Objection!
take that up with the
Objection!
clerk, sir.
Motherfucking
You
my
have
goddamn
to.
court now.
Okay.
Listen, you actually were given favor because in the case against the Reverend Good Dr. J. Wilson, Sir J. Wilson, because somebody just added the sir the other day, I normally would have a bias. And I put that to the side for your word on real life legal proceedings. So I took my bias off and hung it on the shelf with my best wig for your case. Okay? Now let's no more interruptions. Because then I
Yes,
have to
ma'am.
turn into street
Yes,
judge,
ma'am.
street judge,
Yes,
street.
ma'am.
Yes, okay. Now, can you go ahead? Okay, so let me go ahead and give a summary while we have Pizarro, while we have everybody here, because we do have evidence that was submitted to the court to for what we're talking about right now. Okay. So the charges against Ghetto and with this case as far as Pizarro, because we put Jay Wilson where he belongs in the regular court, we're not going to discuss that. The charges we have with Pizarro is there was a dispute. And I did not want to learn this. Ghetto and me have came to a place on the outside of the robe, where we have came to one of our best places in a long time. So I, was saddened to hear that he called a woman a bitch and we just have to use the language because we don't, mix words and we said the court. And so I took Ghetto's word because it seemed close. I mean, this thing, when I heard him passionately say in one place, he said that exact same thing. And upon first listen, when I was saying of one clip, he did basically say the same thing, and it was not calling her a direct B. But upon further investigation, with a little longer time and going to do my research myself and listen to the rest based on bidding marks and all of that, I did hear what everyone had said and gave their verbal testimony for in the chats. I mean, it was at least 40 or 50 people who had said that, but we took Ghetto and we kind of moved on. And then we got more research and did evidence, and we did hear that second. And before I get Ghetto's part, I'm got a brief 1 minute piece of evidence that the judge put herself. Okay, so 1 second. Baby, do you have that queued up or do I need to play? You know what, baby? No, never mind. I'll go ahead and play that myself. 1 second.
I
Okay,
do have the
everyone. Please.
audio, Judge. Yes.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Everyone but
Okay.
the bailiff go on mute then. And please play. And please no one go off mute until the bailiff tells us we can. Okay. Go ahead and go on mute, baby.
Okay. Here it comes, everyone. This, and just to let you know, this is Judge Ghetto. That's his name right at the moment. This is him talking. Please let me know if you can hear it.
This position of being her first male and whatever it is. His panel, he up on anywhere she is, he running to. He think this is gonna be his relevancy. You can have that. If that's what the beach sector gonna select you for, Pizarro's bottom bitch, then have that. But keep that whole shit away from me. I ain't with none of that cupcake shit. What is wrong with you? Well, nigga wilding. He wilding for some temporary fame. Don't he realize his time gonna be over quickly? Because if you can't keep it spinning that much, if he want to be a virtual trick, let him be a virtual trick. It's only gonna last for so long. It's not. She put two and two together. Like, damn, he not replacing what Ghetto gave me, plus what I was getting. That's on there. You go ahead and deal with that with him. Make sure he give you my plot. I already told you I wasn't playing that shit with Binary, and you cut Binary off, and then you pick this nigga up. He playing the same games Binary play. I'm not playing that shit with you, Pizza. Fuck you gonna let this nigga talk to me like that? Is you dumb? Fuck, I don't know where the fuck you think I'm from. None of that shit. They must be from fake hoods. That shit wouldn't work nowhere. Bitch, is you dumb? What did you got him playing with me for?
Okay, so that was the evidence. I must say, so Judge Ghetto, was that your voice on that recording?
That was me. That was indeed me.
So you admit to saying those words about Pizarro. How do you feel about her at this moment?
That was just me running my mouth. I guess I got a little too excited. It's just kind of street jargon took over. I definitely don't think Pizarro's a bitch, but I could hear where I just got the going and just kept running my mouth. So for that, I apologize. I guess in this case, I'm guilty. I didn't even remember saying it.
We got an apology in the court. We did. Okay, now we would have to see if Pizarro is willing to accept the apology.
Oh, I don't care if she accepted it or not. I don't care if me and Pizarro are friends anymore. She let this Restro dude play with me.
1 second. We're gonna see if Pizarro is available. Baylor, can you go see
I'm
if
gonna
she?
leave if she comes. I'll stay for a
You
little
don't
while,
want,
but
baby. Hold
saying is
you
real,
can't
man.
let her have her side and you be up here and
I could
participate for
care
us,
less
Ghetto.
with Pizarro or anybody.
Ghetto, you can't
I'm not.
participate for us,
I'm
me, in
never
my
going in
court on
another
my
Pizarro
program.
live. I'm never sharing.
You can't.
I'm
You
never
you
talking to
can't support
Pizarro.
my court show though.
I will sit here for a second, but I have nothing to say to
Yeah, we're
Pizarro.
not gonna wait
She
on
let
her
me.
to hold my sentence. No, no, no. We ain't
She
waiting on nobody. But
she
look,
let me
yeah,
down
we just gonna give her the
severely.
opportunity to, if she wants
I'm
to have a pick, because I can
I'm
rule
off
without
it.
that. Okay.
I'm off
All
it.
right. Okay. Now, Ghetto, just real quick, while we waiting on her, because I told her that she can come to the end, and she went ahead and ended her live. Um, I didn't say we are gonna sit here and hold a whole show up because we do have another people on the docket, but I did say that I would like for her to come because she didn't understand that I was live first, and I subpoenaed her late, so that I did not talk to her ahead of time. I had told you in the chat ahead of time, so you actually got a privilege in the court. Get to work with me, okay? Now she may accept your apology without having any counter. But then with this rock, you got a little excited at the end. So I want to visit that portion. So before we do that, let me ask. Pizarro, do you want to accept? Okay, well, I guess if this is the response to the apology. I'm done for good. He can suck lemons peen like he does. Okay, now Ghetto, of course you can respond to that 1 second,
I
but really
accept.
quick.
I accept her response. Me and Pizza are good for life.
Okay, but I just have a quick question as a judge while we waiting on the young lady to come click the link. Do Is there? I sense that even though you manned up, and I appreciate you being honest with the court, you didn't try to sugarcoat it, you didn't try to claim AI, you didn't try to claim botch evidence. I appreciate that. Now you accepted that as a man, and you say you was just heated. It was at the moment. You don't mean that, so I accept that, and I thank you for that. Now she does have that right to accept it or not, but I thank you for being honest with the court. Okay, but I'm not Pizarro. Now, I do sense a frustration that's normally not there. You're normally so lighthearted, especially when you go to the spaceship. Can you explain that briefly while our plaintiff comes up? Pizarro.
Yeah.
Ghetto, can you explain why
Yeah,
you so
hello, Pizarro.
I
different with
yield.
it?
I
Oh,
yield the.
yeah.
I
Hey,
yield the
baby.
floor to the lady.
Okay, go ahead, Pizarro. Do you accept the apology?
No, he could take that apology and stick it up in his ass where he wants to stick his dick at. Because ain't no man gonna sit up on here and tell me that I'm the fault for what another nigga say to him. Instead of him handling it with a nigga, he gonna try to put me in it. I'm supposed to get in the middle of two niggas fighting. This nigga, he don't be getting into any of my fights. Why the fuck am I being pulled into everybody's fights when I don't get the same? Because when motherfuckers tagging my ass and timing me out, I don't see Ghetto no motherfucking where. I don't see Ghetto taking up for me for shit. So it's the audacity for him to even want me to take up for him and defend him when he don't do the same for me. I'm not getting in the middle of it. I'm not straightening our shit. Do you straighten our shit when motherfuckers talking on me and motherfuckers saying shit? No, the fuck you don't. And if we was in some real street shit, a street nigga go to a street nigga and not no bitch. Fuck is you talking about, bruh? You ain't no real street nigga. So I'm tired of y'all with this street shit, but y'all ain't no street niggas up on this bitch. Y'all act more feminine than any motherfucking thing up on here. So don't be telling me shit about no street shit when you ain't being street your motherfucking self. Why the fuck you ain't handling that shit with no nigga instead of addressing me? Instead of coming at me and getting mad at me and calling me out my motherfucking name. And I'm disappointed in you, bruh. All these motherfucking years, you begged me and plead with me to have you men around. Cause y'all ain't the way I say that they is. And you trying to be out just like these niggas that I said that y'all are. You proved me right, ghetto. Thank you. Thank you for that. What the fuck my fucking face of this pussy ass shit?
So I didn't ask her to get in the middle of no beef. The man started telling me to give her money. The last time that happened, I specifically said, Pizza, cut that shit out. I hit a link with Pizza yesterday, and like, Pizza, you need to tighten up your pimp hand. You got these weirdos around me and impacting our relationship. I'm not gonna have that. So I didn't want her to get into her beef. In fact, the only thing I asked her to get into the beef is make your man come outside and fight. Make that punk stop letting him run. Talk about he ain't gonna fight me because I'm old. You just watch Charleston White knock out that little make that boy submit. Obviously, old head still got it. The new 50 ain't 60. The new 50 is 30. I will destroy Restro. It won't even be close what I will do to that boy. It won't even be more than 5 minutes. So I didn't ask her to get in the middle of the beef. I told them if I got a relationship with you that stems around me giving you money, keep these weirdos out of that. I'm not giving you money because of these dudes. Stop having them ask me for it. I ain't asked her to get no street beef. The only thing I asked her to do is that's your man. You gangster. I respect you for being gangster. Send him outside. Send him out. Bring him out. Bring him out. It's hard to scream when the barrel's in your mouth. Wizzy.
Okay. So, oh, so yeah. So, Judge Ghetto. So, from what we've heard, you want to fight Resto now. Everybody
Yeah,
wants to
but
fight Resto.
I'm not a bully. Restro don't want to come outside. He want to play with Lemon and these other cats. He don't want to play. He don't want to play with a G. I promise you, I will fly, and I got bread. I will fly to wherever Resto is. He ain't got to inconvenience himself. He just got to come outside. That's all he got to do. Simple. This ain't got nothing to do with. This ain't got nothing to do with pizza. My frustration with pizza is, yo, this is the second time this happened. The first time I complained, you cut binary off. She really likes the Resto
So
guy. He
you
ain't
have
my
a
business.
case. You have a case with Restro, basically.
And my case
Yeah,
with
you're
pizza
gonna have
is
to bring. You're gonna have to pay for that,
my.
Judge Ghetto. You're bringing another case up into the
I
courtroom.
didn't bring no
You know
case of
the
this. This
judge
this
has
case,
her
sir.
time is precious.
Sir,
Our
this is
honorable
this
judge time is
case.
precious.
Sir, this is this case.
You already had 2 cases
You
prior.
out of
You brought
pocket, bro. This is
okay.
this case. This is the
Uh,
Restro is the
uh,
one who
uh,
asked me for.
no, pizza is one case. Then
He
Passa
asked
was
me for
another
money
case.
for pizza.
You want
He asked me for
you
money for
wanted you
pizza.
got 3 cases up here today,
He
Judge
asked me
Ghetto.
for money for pizza. That's
He
how
asked you
pizza
for
got
money
in
for pizza,
this. You gotta
but
get your the court's case. The
he was
court's
just a
facts.
messenger, though. You remember they always
He
say don't
wasn't no
kill the
messenger.
messenger.
Well, if he was a messenger, then what I said the pizza stands. Then, if she told him to come do that, and he was a messenger, as the court says, in documentation in black and white, then my position really stand. Then. And I don't care about pizza's feelings. None of that she just said ain't moved me. It ain't moved me an ounce, cause I am a street nigga.
Judge, how do you want this
One quick,
case
I
to
had a
go?
question from
Is
the congregation real quick. I mean not congregation, I'm sorry, I think I'm a pastor. I got a question from the court. They said, Ghetto, did you call Lemon a bitch when you and Resto got into it over there?
I've called Lemon plenty of names, and he's called me plenty of names. Me
Yeah,
and Lemon.
he has called you names, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've had
Ghetto
plenty.
admitted it.
We went at it.
Mm. So this is basically you and Restro fight, not Pizarro, but she got a bitch by a string.
No, Pizarro was the one that didn't stop him. She sat right there and watched that man ask me for money. I got a legitimate beef with Pizarro, whether she appreciated it or not. I ain't asked her to get in the middle of the beef. Again, as far as me and Restro's beef, her getting in the middle was make your husband come outside. That's it. Other than that, I ain't put her in the middle of this. And stop him for asking me for money. That's my beef with you. Why you got other dudes you know I'm monthly coming through with my dues? Why you got other dudes talking about that? They ain't got nothing to do with this. And it's your money. It's your money that's gonna stop. And she don't need it. She does well on this app. She's a highly successful um, content creator on this app. But he better replace it. If not, it's all whack. If he ain't replacing what I'm giving, then something ain't right. He can't send Cash App from Korea. I send Cash App from Jersey. Hello.
Oh, Resto child. I don't know. I don't think you and YTC beef gonna be resolved no time soon, baby. Now Ghetto. Now you were doing monthly payments, but you weren't paying the dream house. You know, but we ain't gonna. We
I'll,
off.
I'll
That's off
move. I'll
topic.
move all my payments from pizza to you. All my monthly
Well,
payments go from
Ghetto,
pizza
you
to you.
do owe the court for these cursing and all
I
this.
ain't
I've been
paying
letting you get
nothing.
away with it. I
I
made
didn't curse at all up here one time.
oh Ghetto. And
didn't
you
curse.
was
I
getting
don't
smart
know
with
if
the
I remember him
judge.
cursing. I will say that I don't remember
Oh,
him
okay. Well, he
cursing.
gets smart with the judge. Trying to tell me
I
what to
didn't
do in my
get smart
court.
with
Yeah,
the judge. I
well,
said, yes,
Oh,
Judge,
you
ma'am.
did get smart with the
we
judge
have
now,
Judge
Ghetto.
Ghetto
You
right
got
here.
spicy
That's
with the
all we
judge,
gotta
but I'm gonna
say.
let that
2
slide for right
words,
now because you
Judge
upset.
Ghetto. That's disrespectful, sir. Okay.
When?
It's disrespectful. There's only one judge in this house. Okay, the Honorable TMO Judge. Who
I'm a
may you
talent show
judge,
judge.
Mr. Ghetto?
I'm a talent show judge, sir.
Now, Ghetto, there is
Oh, you
somebody.
you're
Now,
petty.
one
You're
of the
petty.
court
Can we
members did
charge him
say
for
you didn't
petty?
get this
Not
spicy with
Judge Ghetto.
Lemon
Ooh, I'm about
about
to
that
shut up.
talent show that you got with Pizarro.
I didn't get spicy with Pizarro one time. She
You
let
did good.
all
Well,
of
then you
these weirdos.
apologize, but you did call her
She
B,
let
but you
all these
apologize.
weirdos. Yeah, I just got to going. That was just street talk. But she let all these weirdos come and ask me for money. These dudes is weird. She got up under her. She ain't got no real G's up under her. That's Pizarro problem. I'll knock all her little fanboy bottom. I was about to curse. Her little bottom dudes out. I'll knock all them dudes out. Clean.
Now, Resto, while you are coming into the court, Resto, Ghetto did present another case to the court. Now, this wasn't on my original docket, Resto, so we can't reschedule. But I know you don't dodge any smoke. And Ghetto basically said his real issue was with you, and that's who the case should have been against. But he actually wants to.
It's nothing significant. I'm only sending
Yeah,
about $25, $30 a month. I sent a couple $50 as cash apps, but they add up, and I wasn't gonna stop. And in 12 months' time, you can tell her what they was worth, TMO. But I wasn't sending nothing significant.
Judge
It ain't
Ghetto, is there
significant to
any way
me,
that you can
but when I
resolve
send some
this
people
issue with
$25
Resto?
cash apps, they're extremely appreciative. Pizarro saying it ain't money because she gets it like that. She like Lemon. They getting bread on this app. I ain't mad, but she can't get it from me. I have morals and principles.
That Ghetto. Child.
Is there any? Do you have any
Woo,
room to resolve
sorry,
this
sorry,
issue with
sorry. The
Resto?
court had a brief little technical thing.
Oh,
The court, are we over here doing renovations at this other house? And I'm sorry, Judge TMO's husband he owes the court a fine. Run me my motherfucking 90, nigga, for the goddamn cutting this power while I was on my court
Whoa, that's the
show.
second time you've cursed in your own court.
Now you messing with my stuff. Don't do it no more. Now I gotta get this back saver on. Now, sorry, y'all. Mr. TMO has been ordered to pay the court a court key. Send $50 to my cash app, nigga. You done messed up my show. Okay. Whew. Lord Jesus, this ghetto court. We ain't going backwards. Okay, let me get right. Okay. This court is just ghetto. All right, now Judge Ghetto, I'm already letting you up here flex. You got Judge Ghetto already disrespecting court. I'm sorry, my other bailiff, because I got two bailiffs. My other bailiff, he's in the lab. He's doing his production coming soon. Shout out to the Temple. Shakim Ra
just,
will be dropping
just,
some new heat on these motherfucking streets here soon. Shout out to the Temple. All
Whoa,
promo,
this judge
all
is off
new
the
drop.
hook. This judge got
Judge,
All
potty
Judge,
mouth.
hey, we now. Then this is Shakim. In this court, my men get promos, they get drops, and they get whatever the hell I want to do in the middle of my goddamn court. Now, just like you do for your men, Lemon and all them, I do for mine. Now, Shakim Rod will be reducing new heat to these streets. Stay tuned for the new drop. And there will be a birthday mix for the First Lady, July 20th. We will be having a party over here. I don't know
Cancer
what date.
season.
We
Cancer
will be
season in the
having a
building.
party over here. I don't know what date,
oh,
but we will be having a special thing competition within my party, and it's gonna be Beat 88 coming to a stage near you. Tip drill, cancer season. Be there or be motherfucking square, and we will
Whoa.
have a DJ, and we will be playing all Shakim's greatest hits
I
all
I
night long.
I
Thank
do support
you.
Shakim, so I will be there.
Gummy.
I do appreciate Shakim, the content creating the artist.
Thank you. Okay, now the PSA is over. The commercials are we back on schedule. The court has got their $50. Thank you, honey. And
Eh,
I'll show my receipts, baby, because I get all my money and don't nothing get charged back. So now, Ghetto. basically, we can't judge on the case with you and Jay Wilson. Okay, you guilty. I'm going to go ahead and let you know you guilty for your case with Pizarro, and you admitted it, so you are guilty. I will be sentencing on a different show, but the case, basically, the state of the V sector versus Ghetto Intellect. You are guilty, and I will be having a sentencing show later, and I'll be making sure that you are subpoenaed. The bailiff, he will be sending you a subpoena before formally. It would be proper. It would be formally. I'll be on cam. I will have wig. We will be giving professional for the sentencing. And so please come on with a bow tie of your choice, and we will let you know. Okay.
Is the
Now,
sentencing going to have financial ramifications?
no.
Okay.
You can choose them unless you want whatever I come up with. We would have two options
Can
also,
I
actually.
can I pay off the judge? Can we talk about behind the scenes
Yeah, because the
payoff?
sentencing is a curse out by me, as well as some interesting things that I have gotten for your history in the black sector I already sent to my
Whoa,
inbox.
whoa, whoa,
So it'll be
whoa.
expose B sector style. So yeah, we
Objection.
do we do accept, and I'll discuss we do accept payments.
Objection.
Okay.
Those are not relevant to this case. Anything from the black sector is not relevant to this
No, no, no,
case.
no.
Because I cut my ass up in
What
the black
my
sector in the
sentencing
past.
will be whatever the judge decides the sentencing to be. But I'll discuss the sentencing hearing Ghetto. You're not going to get blindsided in sentencing. I'm going to discuss options in the sentencing hearing.
Honorable
But
Judge,
please,
could I lay a hand to this
and
case as
the
well?
court does like well dressed men, and if you aren't well dressed, we will take off. And the judge's favorite color is pink. Go ahead, honest row.
I must say that this was not a blind side. If you had seen, she had our judge did put on her community board about Ghetto. Why did you lie? I saw that it was pointed to you, Ghetto. So this may not be a blind side. I don't know if you briefly watched the judge community post, but she did put up there, Ghetto, why did you lie? And we were here for it to see what was going on. I just wanted to point that out, right? And
Thank
then I
you,
will say
bailiff.
this too, Judge.
Thank you, sir. I
Okay,
appreciate that.
all right. And then he did this one. We may have to throw out the judge is that he came with a petty excuse that he was Judge Ghetto. So yeah, he was for the talent show. So he did get that one. I gotta say, he went on so we can see Judge Ghetto. For the talent show. That was petty, sir. But hey, we gotta throw it out. We gotta throw out the disrespect.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, we got to do that. Okay, you're
Thank you.
welcome.
Okay, Ghetto Resto is basically speaking from the chat. I don't know. I don't know if he's not saying he really wants. I don't know if he's coming up for his case against you. He wants to discuss this. I don't even know if you want to discuss it. You might just be like, Now, Ghetto. I do have a question. If we did try the case with Resto, he did offer, a way to get up and match energy with your counterpart, with your comrade Lemon, and I think he declined. Would you be up to such an offer?
I asked him for it 3 times just today, probably
So
more
a
than
fade
3.
to 5 is something that you're willing to explore.
It has to happen. Him and I got
Oh,
to.
okay, Resto, can you please come up? Because you have been offered a fade to 5 to go ahead and settle this out of court. We do love arbitration because we don't like to waste the court's time. We can go ahead and get it done without having a formal trial. That would be nice. So if y'all want to go ahead and arbitrate this thing now, Resto, you can go ahead before we move on to our next case. And it's a doozy. So,
So
the
what
judge
exactly
will
are they
have
arbitrating?
to have dual roles for this next case. Since the judge is a victim in the class action case, I will have to go to my other character, TMO, instead of Your Honor, OG First Lady. And let's just say she's colorful, okay? Ghetto, 1 second. We're gonna wait and see. Sipping, you have the red ball, baby. We already got YTC's case, and so far the prudence is swaying towards YTC. We're waiting on some more evidence that Resto has to submit, and that sentencing for these other people, I will give Resto his verdict and sentencing in the same day, good old Texas style, huh? The good old Texas hang a nigga out style. We're giving your judge sentencing, everything all the same day. Um.
Your
One
Honor.
second, 1 second. Coming to the stage. Okay, bailiff, can you please swear this next person in? Because we did not expect this case. And normally we would find them bailiff, but for the sake of entertainment and for the sake of fun today, and we're just doing an informal session real quick before I go to my little Netflix and chill time with my man. Okay, we're gonna wrap these things up real quick in a second. But we got one person. He's already been sworn in, so we can just give him a real quick one, and we can let the men just settle this at an informal arbitration. Okay, Resto, get it out the way, bailiff.
Yes, hello, Resto. Thank you for coming back. We are gonna do this one quick. Put your right hand up, and
I got you,
could you
famo.
swear? Okay, could you swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth? So help you
On hood.
through your avatar today.
On phone them grave.
Thank you. Now, please.
All right. This one's gonna be quick. Ghetto, I already told you, bro. Listen, Ghetto, it's not that I'm ducking the fade, bro. It's honestly because it's not gonna be. Let's be real, bro. Just get this internet shit out the way. First of all, there's no reason for me to fight you. Second of all, bro, you're 80. Do you understand?
He's in court.
I'm just,
People, can he please be honest about things? I'm not 80.
Yes, please be respectful to yes, please be respectful, Resto. That
okay.
right there.
Can I use
Yes,
the
not
can I use
80.
the
That
term
man.
old bitch? Can I use the term old bitch?
No,
Or
sir, that's disrespectful to the court.
okay.
Resto, you don't want to, you're gonna have to pay again. We don't
Okay.
need
Okay.
that.
Sorry.
Yeah, this man hasn't been
Um
respectful.
ghetto. For your own safety, bro. I do not want to fight you, bro. I don't have a issue with you. You have an issue with me. That's fine, but it's not gonna go well for you. That's it.
I think the Island Boy thought that with Charleston White, and Charleston White is older than me. But hey,
Ghetto, it's a lose-lose situation from my perspective, right? If I beat you up, I still lose because I beat up an old man. And then if you beat me up, right? Let's just say in a crazy world, you beat me up, I still lose because I lost to an old man. There is
only
no way
beta
for me to
males think
win.
like that. I don't think like that. That's beta male, so I can't really.
I
Um,
live my life to win. I live my life to win. I don't lose. Ever.
you lost when you just lost the case when you charged back all this money that you said you gave
I never
to.
charged anything
So,
back.
but the
YouTube
money.
cameras is lying.
Can you do me a favor? So I'm going to do it at the same time too.
That's another case. Didn't you just say?
Let me get up. No,
Your
because you
Honor,
said
Your
you want to
Honor, he's
lose.
bringing up another
You
case, Your
did.
Honor.
I'm questioning your
Your
Yeah.
knowledge.
Honor.
I'm
Okay, yeah.
questioning.
Objection! Order
Okay,
them up at
let's
court.
get
Order
in
them at
order.
court. Now, hold on. We can't be bringing other cases, other things. Let's stick to the
I'm
spontaneous
Meat and
arbitration that we
potatoes.
doing here.
Yes.
Let the
if
men rock. This is a
if I
spontaneous
may,
arbitration.
Judge, I'm just questioning his character on the stand. So if you catch him in a lie, if you catch him lying anywhere, that means he'll lie anytime. So I was just going to say I'm going to go to my credit card for all the super chats that I sent. You'll see it coming out of my credit card.
Objection.
Please don't call.
He's
Yeah,
I
doing
please
it
didn't
don't call him
again.
a
finish.
He's
liar.
doing
I
it
didn't
again.
finish.
Judge
I
Ghetto,
didn't
He's
please
doing
don't
it
call
finish.
him a
again.
This
liar.
is
I
We can
didn't get.
swear it
arbitration,
in.
y'all. We not
So
really.
we
Come on. This is
you
just an
can't call
informal
him a
arbitration.
liar.
If we
That's
need to bring
But
y'all back in the courtroom
we're
for the
talking about
fade,
But I'm
no,
going
we're
to
talking
do.
about.
we
I
want to
thought we were
talk
talking
about y'all
about
standing out of the court with a
No,
fade to
but he said he
five.
doesn't lie and he doesn't
We're
lose.
not. Well, hey. Listen. This is what this is.
This
We're
is
not
unfair.
trying y'all case. Y'all were going to talk about a possible settlement of a fade to five without going to court because
He's
y'all said
making
that's the.
excuses, so I'm trying to get him away from
Oh,
those
but
excuses
I'm
of
Resto,
not
the
making
fade
no
to
he
five.
said he
excuses. I'm
don't play the
telling you that
lose.
I don't want to do you like that,
He
bro.
said
I'm
he don't
telling you,
Well,
play
I
you
the
said
don't
you
want to
fade.
do
don't
you.
play to lose, and I'm telling you, you do play to lose because you just lost the YTC, and I'm gonna get you to do what I'm going to
Absolutely
do.
not. I'm just not arguing
I'm
with women, but you're not a woman. I hope not.
brother Resto, because we're in court, and I want to be respectful. Brother Resto, time and place for everything. Brother Resto, I'm going to go right now in the next
And
30
do what?
seconds if you'll oblige. And I'm
And
going to
do
pull
what?
up my credit card statement and you're going to see every super chat that I
See,
sent
that's a
come off my
difference
credit
between
card
me and you.
statement.
That's the difference
Can
between me
you
and you.
do
You
this?
have a credit card.
Can
I
you
do
do
the
this?
shit through my fucking account. I
Okay.
have an actual
So,
account.
but
I
I
don't
just
get
don't
paid through
hook
the
it up
bank
to
like
my
you.
I just don't hook it up to my bank account. But wherever the cash lands, cash is king.
It doesn't matter.
Show
I already sent it to TMO. What
show
are you talking about?
No. You haven't showed it coming out of your cash account. or account that's an equivalent
I'm not
account.
sending my bank account to a stranger on
You
the
don't have
internet.
to
What are you
send your
talking
bank
about?
account. You only got to show the
Objection!
funds.
Ghetto, you welcome to come back for Resto sentencing and
You let
continuation
them
hearing
off
when
the
I do the
hook.
sentencing. If you want to give evidence then, but we need to keep to y'all case right now,
Thank
please.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
Okay,
you,
yeah,
Judge.
let's try.
Thank you,
That's
Judge.
wrong,
Like he is
TMO.
tripping, bro. You were telling me that I gotta send my bank account to a fucking stranger. No offense,
No,
but
all
to
you
a
gotta do is
stranger.
scroll down.
I thought you was
Scroll
talking
down.
about. I thought you was talking about why you wanted to put hands on me,
How come I
possibly,
can?
because I'm
No,
gonna
because you
duck all
said
of
you
them.
don't lose.
Yeah, Ghetto,
I'm
you
showing
you
I
that
got to
you're
don't
come
not a
with
man
another
of your
solution
word.
because he said he doesn't want to fight you. So are we? Are we? Is
because
there
he's old.
something else that we
Because he's
could do?
old. What do you want to do, Ghetto? You want to do a foot race?
Resto, I'm an all-American in track and field.
Do
We don't
you?
want to do
Oh,
that.
you want to do a foot race? I'll dust you. We can do that.
Yeah, let's meet for the foot race.
Okay.
This is good stuff. Okay,
I
yeah, this is
promise
good
you,
stuff.
if you
We
meet me
can,
for the foot
yeah.
race, just so you know in
Ghetto.
advance, I'm
Ghetto,
punching you in the face
please.
on the starting line.
Resto,
We
you aren't Superman, Resto. You can do everything, so you can run too. You quick.
I'm fast as fuck.
Oh, so this man fast. He can fight. Okay, so where we gonna do it at? Okay, foot race. Do y'all think y'all can?
Ghetto said, wait, you know what? You know what? You know what I want to see? I want to see how much Ghetto has. Ghetto,
This is
Ghetto.
good. A foot
yes,
race.
sir.
I
Yeah.
want you to meet. I want you to meet me in a location. I want to
Okay.
see how. I want to see how stamped your passport is. And
Oh,
I'm
I
not
gotta
even gonna tell
fly
you the
out the
location yet.
country.
And y'all will be mature enough not to
I
lay
gotta
hands
fly
on
out
each
the
other, right?
country. I don't have time to fly
Okay.
out the country, man. Nah.
Motherfucker, I gotta fly out the country. One of us gotta fly
You
out.
moving
Why do
back?
I
You
have to
said you were
fly to
moving
you?
back. You
Yeah,
said you were
bro. I'm
moving
getting on a
back.
plane in a minute. I'm telling you, I want to see how stamped your pass. That basically just saying you can travel. I'm not saying you gotta fly out
So
the
you
country.
want me to go get my passport and show my passport?
No, no. Okay, okay. That was the wrong. Okay, that was on me. So, okay, yeah. Let's meet up for a foot race. How much time you
Okay.
need to train for this fucking foot race?
I actually stay in the gym. You wouldn't tell from this
I
belly of
doubt it.
mine.
I'll give you
No,
two
I'm
months.
telling you, you couldn't tell. I'm just eating, taking in more. My
I'll
metabolism
give you
isn't
two
that fast.
months. Now, do
Are
you
you
want to
willing
do it
to
in
accept that,
person?
Ghetto, or
Yeah,
because
any way I could get next to him, pause. I want to get next to him, pause.
Pause.
Big pause.
So, bro,
okay, so
Ghetto,
we
you
may
know you
have
can
a
get
foot race
dusted, right?
at that we have substituted other than the fight. So this is going to be a foot race,
I
everybody.
can't make no promises when I show up. I'm not making any
See,
promises.
this is the
I'm
thing,
going to
Ghetto. So
dust
you
you.
got to be
Okay, it
mature,
doesn't matter.
Judge Ghetto. Your judge, it says judge for a reason. You got to be mature and not lay hands on them. Just run with them. Are you able to do that, or do you feel like you just may?
Ghetto, can you make a actually wait, Ghetto, first of
See,
all,
I
this
don't
is what
know.
I want you
Yeah,
to do.
this I don't
Before I
know.
accept this, this is what I want you to do. I want you to
Okay.
make a video of you running at least 100 meters
Oh God.
at your fastest.
Oh
On
God.
video. On video.
And then you're gonna
Post
back
it.
out after you see how fast
No,
I
post
move.
it. I promise I'll run faster than you. But post it.
Are you gonna post yours too?
You know what? Fuck it. Hold on. Baby. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm gonna go on mute. Hold on. Baby.
I think he's trying to set
Okay,
that.
we
He's
are
trying to set
bringing
that up.
in members of the plaintiffs in this case, I guess. No, the Ghetto's the plaintiff in this case. The defendant
Plaintiffs.
is bringing home his
Oh.
family for support. Nina, objection in the court. Objection in the court.
I think he's just trying to ask her if he can do it. He probably trying to ask her if they can meet there. I think that's what he's doing. Like saying, "Hey, can I go, meet this man to run against him?"
I'm
Because
curious if she speaks English. Does she speak English?
Get objection in the court. You
I
can't
mean, yeah, I
disrespect the
think so.
women
Yeah,
until they do
yeah. You
something
don't hear him
disrespectful.
speaking all that Korean. Yes, she have to.
Bro, objection.
Don't she? I mean, I ain't never heard her speak, but oh.
All right, we
Okay.
Gucci. We Gucci. We
All
got you
right,
in
Judge.
Newark. We got you in Newark.
That'll be great.
Yeah, we got you in Newark. Just set up the track. That's all I need is a track. We got you in
Yeah,
Newark.
we go
Actually,
Woodward
don't even
Park.
set it up. Don't even set it up. My brother out there. We good.
Week Wake
Let me
Park.
set it up, nigga.
Tell your brother Week Wake Park. It's only 6 minutes from the airport, if that.
All right, bet. I'll give
Ghetto,
you a little bit of
can we
time.
get
I'll
this
let you know the
honorable?
time next time we talk. I'll let you know the time next time we talk. I'll let
Well,
you know.
actually, no. Y'all are
Ghetto,
going to
you're
be
not gonna
subpoenaed
sneak
to
them,
my
are you, Ghetto?
sentencing
Don't
hearing
sneak
to
them.
discuss the time. And if you need the furlough, then you can. But I'm going to subpoena y'all to the sentencing hearing for this arbitration so we can talk about specifics later. And if you need extra time, Resto, to set up everything, let me know, and I'll put it off to the next sentencing. Okay. So when you at the hearing for your other things, so we'll work all that out because all y'all got to come back for the sentencing anyway in y'all other cases. Lord, y'all are repeat offenders or not, or repeat victims. It depends on how all things go. Now we're gonna have to go ahead and table this, gentlemen. I appreciate this so much. The court is so grateful for your cooperation and your
Thank you
on the
for
fly.
having me.
Thank you so much. We're gonna get to your
Thank you, gentlemen, for
counterpart
coming
code,
by.
and y'all is not as much trouble as this fool is, so y'all might want to go ahead and exit stage left.
Take care.
Thank you.
All right now.
Thank you.
Alrighty, thank
Now,
you.
Let's
thank
go.
you, Restro. I don't think you on the victim. No. That's your friend, so you're not on the victim list. You good, Restro. Ooh, thank you, Resto. You had a heavy load
Wait,
today.
do I need to be up here for this one?
No, you're not on the victim list for Cole, but if you want to speak on his behalf after we get through and he comes up, you can come up then.
Oh hell no, I'm not speaking on his behalf. No.
Okay, thank you,
fuck,
Resto. Thank you.
fuck that. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Side Patch, I'm gonna announce the date on my community wall when I think I gotta go look at Resto's evidence whenever he gets through looking at YTC's live, and I'll let y'all know. Now, for the last and final case, before I gotta go Netflix and chill, we're gonna get through this real good because the real fun in this case is gonna be at the sentencing, okay? If it goes how I think it may go. Now, on this row, can you read the next case and last final case? No more on the fly case is going to be next for the next court. If you want to submit things for next court, I will let you know how to do that on the community wall. And also on this row for this case, please make sure you are up on the mic when you're reading that full victims list in this class action suit. And please read it as I have sent it with all the nicknames and everything. And and we need you to go ahead and butch up a little bit, and we need you to be loud, proud, and represent your people this month. Shout out to Pride Month. Happy Pride Month to On This Road. Happy Pride Month to ODS. Happy Pride Month to Lemon. Happy Pride Month to anybody else in here who identifies. And happy half of the month to Shakim. As the first lady of the temple, since he's bisexual, he knows he gets half of the month. Shout out to Shakim. Love you, mean it. Happy Pride on this road. On this road has been living his life, La Vida Loca. You can go to his channel at the Honest Road. Please, moderators, please drop my Bailiff's channel. He has showed y'all all his festivities, the performances, and all of that. And he has gave y'all a nice recap on his channel. And I got the unedited recap, y'all. None of y'all business about who he had in his bed. Now, I can be bride, okay? All right. Now, on this road, can you go ahead and set it up, please? I am a victim in this case, and so please make sure you read my moniker. Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Judge TMO. Thank you so much. Cole, you better get ready. We have brought today to this case. Here are Cole's victims list for his class for a class action suit. The list goes as such: TSW, YTC, TMO, J Wilson, Pizza, Lady Dimples, Miss Binary Code, Grand Canyon University's own, and that is by Dr. Code himself. That is the Code class action. That's the suit. Code, I don't. Y'all welcome, Judge.
Okay. Thank you so much, bro. Now, as y'all saw on Cole's victim list for his class action suit, there are some people that probably going to be wanting to claim prejudice, but I will have to hear from Dr. Binary Cole, Mrs. Dr. Binary Cole herself, if she wants to be dismissed for prejudice for being married to the loser. Objection to myself. I can't call him a loser. I ain't rude on him. Oh God, prejudice. Okay. Now, Mrs. Binary Cove, you want to submit to the court within the next 30 minutes, United States time. Okay. Any kind of bias or whatever that you may have, I can take you off the victim list. But until then, you stay. Code, you on there because you are a victim to yourself per the evidence that was submitted. Okay, let's go down this list. First up, Ro. Who's first up on the docket? Who's on the list? First on the list. Code's victim list.
First up is TSW.
Okay, Ro. Now you can help me fill in any gaps with this. This is a late edition, but a fine edition. Thank you so much to the supporter. I gotta go ahead and give my shout out to my supporter because she's a community wide. As I go, I will multitask. TSW was a great addition. I cannot believe I forgot. The judge is usually better than that. I usually get up earlier than that. TSW was one of Code's latest victims on his return to the sector. Code's trajectory to the sector as he came about a year ago, saw, investigated, made up some reason, whether it's been valid or not. We've not gotten valid proof to the court whether he really did, have to go away for those reasons he said. Somebody said was trouble on the home front. I don't bring that up. I'm not him. So I don't talk about people's home lives on the court, okay? Oh, I'm sorry. We have a live addition to Cole's list. I forgot about that. 1 second, because they may have to give their statement or not and say what they got to say real quick and get the hell on. We can't, because I don't know what they going to do. One moment.
Oh. Okay, looks like we have a live addition that's added to this case. This is definitely news to me. So yeah, we'll have to see where this goes. There's Code. Oh, Code's in the building as well. Code, how do you plead? How do you plead? We're gonna have to bring him up here. I don't know how long our judge has left. Code, sorry, but you were last on the docket, buddy. That wasn't my doing. Y'all, I like me some Code. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, Code, you have some explaining to do. That's for damn sure.
Okay, really quick. I do have this is a rare. This is so freaking rare. And Nina's probably going to call my phone after this. But I have a live person added to the list. I did forget about that. The judge's own marriage was attacked over at Cole's platform. Because let's get to me on the victim list. That's just the TMO. So let's switch to TMO. This motherfucker, bailiff, I'm sorry, I cussed. I'll pay the $5 to the judge. He brought up my marriage. He said I spoke on my marriage, and we can talk as TMO on Cole when he comes up later after I do all his list of victims. We went back and forth. We played over there with him and Jay Wilson over there. We played. He thought everything was good. I came in the day after I had been absent from the chat and spoke to him and everything. Played it cool, and I'm still playing it cool. We having fun, but I still do believe that I know I did not speak on my marriage. I spoke on what people say, but people within my sector, even the trolls, these are my people. Everybody knows my husband's a truck driver, so nobody in my sector questioned whether my husband was separated. They questioned was I being attentive to him. Or some of them, it's all the other stuff they say because they were trolls who don't believe your truck driver. But the ones who know that explains it. But I would never speak on the status of my marriage. I don't speak on my personal business. Even when I'm involved in scandals, you never hear my personal business. You hear other motherfuckers' business. Okay? And I said that time and time again. 1 second, we have Code himself. Code, 1 second, real quick. I'm in TMO status. Go on mute. And I forgot to add Mr. TMO to the thing because one thing about a marriage, I don't know about other marriages, but I know about Black marriages, right? And I know we go by the Bible, Southern Baptist. I am his rib. So when you focus on me as a content creator, you're talking about my husband as well. So he might want to say a brief statement. I don't know about the status of our marriage. He usually don't answer the motherfuckers because he really don't really talk to people that are like that. But he may want to say a one line. I don't know. Let me see 1 second. Ms. Timo, do you have anything to say while you doing a brief little drive by and before we go on with the case about what was accused by Code in this class action suit about the status of your marriage?
I mean, it's public records.
Okay. Man of a few words. Did you hear that, Ro?
I did, yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Coach
Okay,
V,
so
good to
that's
hear.
me.
Oh,
So we got my part out. So the next person on the case was who?
YTC.
Okay, YTC. Now, what? So basically,
No,
that was pretty much ruled on. I mean, it's not debate.
did we already? I'm sorry. Did we already go through TSW?
Oh
We
no, no,
already
no.
did
Oh yeah, I gotta
TSW.
go back to you. Thank you, because
Oh, okay,
I had
yeah,
to get
that's
that as a
right.
drive by because you don't fuck with this. Okay, so TSW. TSW is one of his later victims. And let me finish Crow's trajectory real quick because I want to make sure I get it right. He came to the sector first. You know, we all know I was over there as first lady, whether he want to admit it or not. Okay. That's not up for debate. Next case. So, and we was all over there, and I appreciated Cole. I just didn't know the joy of his counterpart, which is Shakim, another Shakim plug. He will be dropping new music here soon. Shout out to Shakim. And so once we all know our history, we don't need to go into it. Shakim was the much more suitable, Umarian, and that is where it is. So he came, he saw, he had to leave. He came back. Now his rise back, he studied, he saw, he remembered, he took notes, he got Jay Dunn, he got me. He had all his history. He came back stronger, better than ever, and his numbers have since be astronomically rose from the first time. At first you don't succeed, baby, dust yourself off and try again. So that is his trajectory. So basically, with him and TSW, he has on his new rebrand got Lemons to be his brand manager. And let me correct myself for the court: one event only, not brand manager, just one event. He's not responsible for the brand as of yet. That is the rollout later. So she was a donor of Lemons. She pledged $1,000 when she had a code-free zone. Okay, Cole came to the zone. They had issues. She didn't really like what he was doing. Cole felt like the people spoke and kind of made him feel like he needed to ask for a little $500 deposit, just so show a good faith because it was that's just it didn't seem to be a problem. She said the money was good, regardless of what he wanted to do with it, competition, whatever. So he wanted to show good faith. She sent the $500. After that, there were various claims against Cole that maybe he was taking advantage of the elderly, which she was proved that, but she came on herself to say that was not true as a point for Cole. She still asserted his involvement. She asked for a refund. She also, besides just Cole, she thought she brought up about strikes being an issue, so she asked for her money back. So she did not participate. So, but the sector as a whole has accused Cole of possibly taking advantage of a woman that's elderly, even though they still insist she's elderly, and that maybe not have gotten her sanity by her, and whose family also expressed concern. So that's the first victim. So it's impossible taking advantage of a person that is in a altered state, possibly, or a person that is has some issues that may have been diagnosed or undiagnosed. Another next person on the list, really quickly, who's after TSW?
YTC.
YTC. This is a relationship that started when he first was here. They got off on the wrong foot. I think he came in on what you call the back of YTC, and Cole can state what he wants to state after this about that. This is just the judge's commentary. And they had a little something. He came, he showed, he brought D Durrell in tow, Range Rover in tow. Date is not necessary for the audience to know. It's not part of the thing. It's just part of the color of the description. So he came. He loved, rained down on her. He tried to make amends. I think they got to a better place, but some kind of way lately they have came to a point of contention that has really reached the court's desk, and I don't know if it's solvable. Maybe she can weigh in from the chat. She's had a long day. We don't expect her to click this link, but they've been going back and forth, back and forth. And most recently, the case that we just had, because this sets precedence on the one I have not ruled yet with Resto and YTC, he has also been mentioned as bringing that in and being messy and in the mix with that, and also causing further trouble to YTC. Next on the list.
Well, honorable judge, it was you, but I think your husband has spoken.
We got that next on the list.
Jay Wilson. It is next.
Oh, Pastor Dr. Reverend Jay Wilson Need. We won't say the we on docs. This second time up on the docket. Now, him and Cole had a nice little tete-a-tete. So I knew, so the audience thought, but I knew better. Okay. They, it was real cool. It was fun, interesting. We learned about the impressive educational background of Cole. They shared family, food, religion, a little bit of all three. We found interesting facts about Cole that he also attended seminary. He can speak on that later on his show. We ain't got time for that today. And so, but Jay Wilson had did a little nice dance. But Jay Wilson's, his parishioners at the end of the live brought up the fact that you're going to tell Jay Wilson that he's been on the subject of all of your lives, and you've made a lot of shady comments about Jay Wilson, and you didn't say that when you came on. So his congregation told me they wanted to put their reverend on the list because you came over as a friend and you were really a foe. They didn't like this morning's coverage. They felt like they knew you were up to something, that you're using the good Reverend Dr. Pastor Wilson need, but for clout, for views, and for money, and you have not contributed to the congregation. And we all know if it don't make, God damn, this thing keeps fucking.
Oh, Judge.
Judge. Okay, great. Oh Lord, this is the judge. Sorry for technical difficulties because the judge husband got to fix her surge, motherfucker. Protect. Okay, so really quickly, we all know if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Down at the congregation, and the pastor was not compensated for his press. Is there anybody else on the list?
Yes, and Judge, I just want to say this real quick. We got somebody right in the congregation. Some people out there, they yelling out. Somebody done yelled out, Judge. Somebody messy. That there's more victims. But yeah, the next person is Pizza. They done yelled it out. They yelling it out.
Okay, Pizarro was already on my list as well. I don't know what's going on. She was first lady in waiting to replace, the unreplaceable. And we don't know. All of a sudden, she was just asked and reduced to be a contestant. She didn't have to go through no kind of checks, and all of a sudden it changed. She needs to go and perform and be a monkey for a show, and be a show pony, whatever you want to say. No racial epithet needed or implied. Okay. Nina is in the audience. We're not on color with that today. Now, so and so y'all relationship changed. She's had some static, and as we were going live, she had said that she was on her way to actually cursing her code out. So that was new information. So I don't even know if code is up on that. So is that the last person?
No, we have Lady Dimples is next.
Okay, Lady Dimples, and on his platform, she is not referred to as that way, but we are going to give her all her pronouns and her name on here. You know what? Fuck that. George, Buster, motherfucker Douglas, goddamn George Foreman, whatever you retired boxer name you want to use for that hoe, because that doxing ass bitch don't get no goddamn respect over here. But somebody requested quote unquote Lady Dimples to be on the list because of the treatment that Codis gave her. Cole does not refer to her by her pronouns and her name, and they feel like it was disrespectful. So we just threw her on there. So Cole can either address it or not. I don't give a fuck. Okay, next.
Next is Miss Binary Code.
Okay, Miss Binary Code. Now, she can submit a prejudice to the court. I don't know if she's gave Code that proof. He'll let us know if she's gave him her proxy to take her off the list. But we just said, you know what? With a man with this many people in a class action suit, his wife cannot possibly be happy. This will affect her home, depending on what the sentencing is. And as a wife myself, if my husband had this many victims, I would just want to be included as one as well. Next. Is there anybody else?
Yes, the next one is a whole damn university. Cole, what the hell you been doing? It's Grand Canyon University's own.
Now, Cole, somebody did put Grand Canyon. They said that you were on the Jay Wilson's channel and you were falsely identifying Grand Canyon as a reputable university. I did give a rebuttal that it is accredited, and they also challenged that the accreditation was not through typical accreditation. It was accreditation that's geared towards maybe 10th tier schools, and that they did not believe that your PhD was accurate. And I'll let you address that. And so they felt like you were misrepresenting Grand Canyon, and as a member of the public, because they are a grant-funded unit, a university who does receive public funds, they felt like they should be able to add them because they felt like you were identifying yourself as a graduate and also giving them more credit than they are due in the university world. Is there anybody else?
Yes. We actually have one more. Code, you're your own victim. Dr. Code himself.
Yes. Dr.
You
Binary
too,
Code is
Code.
his own final victim because once again, a man with this many people in a class action suit, the court room, they felt like one of my constituents felt like that you probably had some kind of psychological issues to have this many enemies, and that was a battle with yourself, and that they thought that you were doing injustice and possible damage to yourself with all these victims that you're making in a new sector that loves to dox and to humiliate. Next.
Well, Your Honor, after that, that's it. But someone in the chat by the name of Molly has stated that they have a super chat they would like you to read, Judge.
Okay, we have gotten some more proof submitted to the court. One moment. Oh, wait. Before I get to that, there is a point I think maybe the court's favorite. Grand Canyon is accredited. They are a traditional college and online school as well. Thank you, Side. We will take that into consideration when we're putting them on the list. We may take Grand Canyon off. Thank you, Side Eye. One moment. Let's go up to Molly. Molly, way up. Sorry, Molly. The court has been on one, and you know how I get. Let's go to the super chats. Thank you.
Code, you better get the hell up out of here because you about to have a whole
Okay,
lot of
more
charges.
defendants. Mom. Okay. Molly, you have another defendant. You have the whole damn continent of Africa. He feels like since your extent of your knowledge about the continent is the Lion King, but you rep Japan any chance you get. So basically, baby, you have the continent of Africa added as one of your people, and they are not pleased. They feel like you are appropriating their culture, and they feel like that your reference to them is too limited to just the knowledge of long-term Broadway play that is also in tour around the country and off Broadway status now. So it's no longer the Belle of the Ball. So you are using a late play to give late musical, I'm sorry, to give current information on the continent, and your lack of facts and knowledge is mid down to none. And I also have a member of the African delegation in the chat as well, and they said they agree. And for these two people to agree, baby, you have done something wrong. Okay, now finally, welcome, Dr. Binary Cole. Can you please give him his,
swearing.
Oh yeah. Y'all could clap for me in the court. Y'all could
go
clap for
ahead
me in the
and
court.
go ahead and swear
Binary,
me in. Swear me in.
Code
All right.
Binary, will you please raise your right hand?
It's up.
Yes, sir. This has been quite a bit of charges. So will you please say that you will make sure nothing but truth comes out of your lips for these countless victims as this day approaches? It's a day maybe of reckoning or of justice. Do you step in this courtroom today and say truth is going to come out of my mouth in the TMO courtroom, sir?
Yeah, I do. Truth will come out of my mouth.
Go ahead, Binary.
You
You can just
much.
go with whoever you want to. The list so long, I don't even care. Just go.
Right. TSW, that's easy. Did she spend money? Did she spend money?
No.
Okay, let's move on. Who's next? So nobody took no money. She didn't spend no money. Who's next on the list, Baylor?
YTC.
YTC. Do we compete in the morning? Even though it's friendly, we do compete in the morning, right?
Yes. Yes.
So I'm saying next. Who's next on the list?
TMO.
Next. There's no.
Okay. We'll go next. Next on the list.
He's already spoke.
Okay, next on the list. Next.
Jay Wilson.
Jay Wilson, we're still building a bond. I talk a lot about Castro and Tommy now because of him. So I mean, y'all could take what y'all want and try to flip it, but he knows I didn't do anything wrong. So what do we have next?
Pizza.
Yeah, I didn't do anything wrong with Pizza. I asked her to join the competition to show some loyalty, and I told her ahead of time that if she doesn't, our friendship would end. She seemed to not care, and now that the moment is here, she's screaming at the top of her lungs, but I'm still a mod. Next.
Lady Dimples.
Next.
Oh, good. Miss Binary Code.
Yeah, so there were like 300 people that heard her speak on this situation, and she's cool with it. So just like Mr. TMO did, so did Mrs. Code. So we are all good there. Real life is excellent. So shout out to the judge for her real life being excellent.
So next is Grand Canyon University's own.
Oh yeah, so Grand Canyon. I am in the top tier of Grand Canyon's highest graduates. As far as the highest graduates you can possibly be, I am at the top of the list. Next.
Oh, that's great, Code. Yourself, Dr. Code.
It's too easy. That's it.
Oh, okay. Well, what about your countless victims in Africa, sir? Africa.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Come on.
All right, so there it is right there. Guilty as charged. I'll be guilty on that. I need to study. Let's go. I say I'm guilty to one count. That's it.
Okay, so we got Africa. That's a hell of a content right there. So okay, Ghetto, I mean, I guess we're just gonna have to step you right on up to the judge here. You may have a hell of a lot of charges. I mean, Africa.
Well, no. Cole, I'm gonna rule on Cole in a little bit, but we do have one of his victims who wants to know when he's done talking.
Victims. Oh my god.
And potential victims. Sorry, I'm gonna put no prejudice out there. Sorry, Cole. The judge has to. Okay, potential victims because I have not ruled yet.
Thank
okay. Trinigal, do you? Mods can be taken out the courtroom by managing mod RNY. So we want you to, keep it cute now, Trinidad. There's not no mistrial now. Okay, baby. Come on up, please. You said you was guilty with Africa, so the African delegation have gave you a fist. They have nothing to say. They appreciate it.
Okay, understood.
Okay.
Shout out to Africa.
Now, Pizarro, the link is here. He said y'all friendship is over. If you have any feelings about that, he said that he wanted you to prove loyalty, which he said he requires from a first lady. So he did not get that. So where are we with the status of the first ladyship then without competing, Code?
Yeah, so I have a lot of potential first ladies for the code breakers on the list. I'm adding more and more to the list the closer and closer it gets. I don't really have the date yet, but I can feel that it's getting close. And it feels like the closer it gets, the more wonderful women want to participate.
Okay, all right. Your potential victim has said that she does not next. You won't get her time. She's already addressed you. I guess you got a curse out waiting. I don't know if you heard it on her live or.
Wow. Yeah, I heard it.
Okay. One of her loyal supporters wants to know: are you done using her?
I don't think I was using her. Y'all think I was using her?
You asking me as a former court or as TMO, as a judge?
I thought
whatever I can get away with.
Code, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, an agreement or y'all had something. I think y'all were forming into a relationship, but I don't know. When money is involved, sometimes it may be something different. So.
Yeah, that's true. It got a little tricky because of the money, but I thought our relationship was more than just money. So
I think you liked her. I do feel like you liked her, but I mean, we don't know, Code. It's just I felt it could go at any moment, either way.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I hear you, but thank you for being honest. I know, this is a fair court, so I appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Coach, you can go ahead and go here because I just start with your sentence and you have a long list. And I'm not gonna give you the sentencing today. I'm just gonna give you my is this a present for the judge? Okay. Gonna just give you my sentencing, ruling, and then I'll do
Okay.
sentencing later. Okay, since you're up here, we'll go with you first. So, this list.
Oh
Jesus.
man. Okay.
Okay, because I think Running Row might have snuck somebody on, so it made sure I got other people. Okay, TMO guilty. Um, you know what? We're gonna call it a draw. We got Mrs. Binary, we got Mrs. Everybody's good, everybody's happy. Cold.
Oh,
Let's just
thank you,
call it.
Judge. Thank you
Yeah.
for the mercy. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate that.
Dismissed. So
Yeah, he said he's
TMO
only
is
responsible for
dismissed off the
Africa.
victims list without prejudice. Okay. All right. Now, also we're gonna dismiss. I'm gonna go ahead and take Dr. Barrett. Mrs. Dr. Binary Code off of the list. So that's 2 list victims. Ooh, you getting
Thank you,
good.
Judge.
So
Thank you,
you
Judge.
are getting good now. Don't think me quiet. Now TSW, we're gonna dismiss with prejudice because if she wants to come back, I gotta dismiss it with prejudice because she may want to come back, give her statement. If she wants to do that, I'll hear it. Okay, so I'm
Yes, that's
dismissing her
understood.
with prejudice.
Okay.
So YTC guilty.
Oh,
Um, and then I'll let what your sentencing is gonna be. Only just because y'all got back and forth, y'all are competitors. I think you can go ahead and take that. And all fair, love, and compet war, you're not sensitive about what you could do, but I gotta go ahead and do you guilty. Now, Jay Wilson, I'm gonna go ahead and dismiss that, and I'm gonna do it with prejudice. If Jay Wilson wants to come back and add more, but I think these men are having fun doing what they doing because it's not turn ugly right now. We're gonna let men handle this. Y'all always say to get out of men business. So unless Jay Wilson comes back, I'm gonna dismiss it with prejudice, and we can always revisit with Pastor Dr. Reverend Jay Wilson.
yeah, he
Okay.
said he liked
Uh,
Passa.
Now we already have removed that boxer off the list, so next dismissed.
Thank you.
And it's
Thank
no,
you,
it's
Judge.
not, and it's without prejudice. Dismissed. Never
Thank you.
can come
Thank you,
back to the
Judge.
court.
Thank you.
So far we have Grand Canyon. Since we have proved they do have some accreditation, and I have to admit, as a privilege of the court, I put them on myself. Okay,
Wow.
so we're gonna dismiss them without prejudice. Okay. Now let's go to Dr. Cole himself. Now that was also a little fun, but that was one of the subscribers. So is he guilty against himself? Well, you know what? Let's just see. I think we're gonna let the B set to decide. I think the B set's gonna do what they're gonna do with you, regardless. So we'll just go ahead and take it off the list. So far we have a guilty for pizza, for YTC, and that is it for right now. I will let you know, Cole, the bailiff with 4 F's, he will be doing a subpoena to when I have my former sentencing code. So you do have
Okay.
to go, please. Okay,
Okay.
and he will come
I'm gonna
serve
come
you
and
at the
get your
code
code.
breakers with your subpoena. And I thank you for coming to
All right.
court.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
babe.
much.
Thank you so much,
Okay.
Code. We appreciate you.
Thank you. So let's go. Okay, so we do have to rule on our other cases really quickly, so I can go Netflix and chill and earn me some more cash apps. Let's see.
Yeah, see, lucky
Man,
you, Judge.
yes, bitch.
I'm ready to
Like
come
Ro
back.
did this weekend, this weekend at the Pride Row. I'm going ahead and put another doctor. Can you tell the people how Pride was this weekend? This past
Yeah.
weekend? Because and tell them how late you was out and tell them how you did not answer my call till afternoon. Go ahead, Shakim. Come on, Shakim. Go ahead, Ro.
Yes, I sure can, Judge. Hey,
Oh
Shakim,
shit!
how you
I
doing?
forgot about Shakim and Lady Nika.
Oh
God damn,
yeah, we didn't. Yeah, we didn't
Bailiff.
discuss
You know
that.
what, Bailiff? I'm gonna
Ooh.
have to replace you
No,
with my
you
last
mentioned it. I heard you mention it, but then I think other people came up and stuff. So
Oh, okay.
it's
We're
no big
gonna have to.
deal.
Yeah, okay. So we got time. This is really quickly because I don't know if y'all really because Lady Nika's over here. She is. Okay. Real quick. Okay. Can you swear Shakim in real quickly, Ro?
I sure can. Shakim Ra, the sun god. Do you state the truth today? Will the truth come out your lips, and will everything be nothing but the truth? So help you on the platform.
I do.
Thank you, sir. Please let have.
Okay, so basically, the lady Nika and Shakim were recommended to the court because there seems to be a issue or kerfuffle or misunderstanding. I don't know. I was there live, so I'll give a brief synopsis. Shakim Rob was over at Lady Nika's, and he can correct me if I had to get any of the facts wrong. He had someone, an adversary, which we're not going to necessarily name unless they want to come into the court. We're not going to introduce anyone else. They prefer not to share a panel with Shakim, so they stepped down. Shakim came up, he chilled, he did his thing, he talked to us, he came and showed support for me as usual, and then and Lady Nika, and then he got down. Well, his adversary came back. And Shakim, I think, wanted to add something else to the conversation. She did not choose to go down right then. She was given the notice that he was back. She decided she did not want to get down. Shakim got down, and he simply put in the chat that basically, and I'm not going to quote directly, I'll let him do that. So I'm just going to sum it up that he did not like what was going on, and he can tell y'all what that going on was, and that he would be removing his membership, and he can let y'all know if he's done that as well. Lady Nika saw that. I think she was upset because I think she is fond. I know she's fond of Shakim. They've had a friendly relationship. I don't know of any fights that I'm aware of. And I know he was a member to her channel. Today, Lady Nika did a live, and she expressed, that she would like to talk, and she always does with a lot of us here. She wants to talk to us. She could see, she considers all of us, in that relationship, where she'll come and have a conversation with us when she likes us. I don't know if Shakim was notified of that or not, because I didn't see him in the chat. So he'll let us know if he was notified of that and where he feels about that, and whether he, declined, accepted, or just didn't know. And I think she just said, well, they'll leave it as basically, I didn't see all her live, but I think we got to the point where she said, okay, if he did not come, they can leave it where it was. She don't feel like there's nothing that's serious. She really didn't appreciate I think it came up on a panel today, and I did not see that live. So Shakim had to tell us what he said today, because I think that may have further upset Lady Nika, and I think she thought y'all had a different relationship than that. So just to sum that up. So here we are, Shakim Ra.
No, that's a good summation. So basically, I feel like my relationship with Lady Nika, I have to question it, because it ain't even just what happened yesterday. It kind of made me think about some things. So the first thing that I wouldn't even call it a charge. I guess you could call it a charge, but whatever you want to call it. When it comes to her live, I was actually babysitting my niece and my nephew. So I didn't want to get up there, and I don't know where the conversation was going to go at that time. I guess I just feel like I feel like it's a parasocial relationship in the way that I support her. I go to her chat. I try to support her link when I can, but she doesn't even drop down in my chat. So that's number one. Number two, I felt like she allowed Jay Dunn to manipulate her to keep me off of her platform, and I felt like, her justification for doing so wasn't even accurate, because who said I was coming up there to say anything to Jay Dunn? Who said I was coming there for Jay Dunn, period? It wasn't even about her. Who was even discussing her? And I felt like people act like I can't be cordial, or I can't be professional, or I don't have any type of corporate training over here, where I'm very motherfucking corporate and very motherfucking college educated. I didn't finish the degree, but I got my education. I'm going back to school. So I just felt like that was an insult to my reputation. In addition to that, it was just, I felt like it put a bad taste in my mouth, because again, I'm a member. So what does my membership get me? Because I don't get membership content. I've been blocked out the chat. I've had to beg to be unblocked, and I keep coming back. And yet, I'm still being treated like I'm less than. For what? Because Jay Dunn wants to put that narrative out there. That's fine. So, that's just a summary. What I did say on binaries this morning, I basically just said, fuck the channel. Like, that's how I was feeling this morning. Like, fuck it. I don't care anymore, because I feel like people are prejudiced towards certain people, and I'm not here to break anybody's prejudice down. I don't think it was that deep. I think it was just like, I'm a regular person. It don't have nothing to do with whether or not I'm beef sector or Mo 3 sector, dirty sector, Las Vegas sector. I'm just a person. I'm just a supporter. That's all I am. And I expect to be treated as such, especially if I'm supporting you with a membership. So I really feel like she didn't care about my membership, and I'm just going to move accordingly. I'm going to talk to my people about it and see, how they feel about it. But, that's kind of where I'm at with it.
Well, Shakim, Rock, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, you can.
Right, one second, Bailiff, real
Okay.
quick. I just
Oh,
want him to see Lady Nika comment, but what I want to say for that. Now, have you told Lady Nika that you be blocked out of chat? Because I didn't know this. Did you did you tell Lady Nika that people were blocking you out of her channel?
Yeah, she unblocked me because I had 2 memberships on both channels, so I had to I think one channel might still be blocked, but my main channel isn't. So she's aware.
what? So was it said? Like, did she say she wasn't gonna let you up because of Jadon?
Basically, yeah. Basically, she told me to come back once Jay Dunn drops down.
Oh, do you think it could have just been because she maybe didn't want y'all to have a fight on her channel, and that she
But
wanted to?
again, I wasn't there to fight anybody. Like I said, I'm very cordial. I'm very professional, especially with panels. If I don't like somebody, I don't even got to speak to them. It's like they don't even exist to me. So I felt like I am being put in the position as the aggressive black man towards this innocent, dainty black woman. And I don't like that because, again, I know how to mind my business and I know how to conduct myself. So, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, you know what? No, you know we didn't even say nothing. I don't think TMO said nothing. Yeah,
Okay.
we were listening.
Okay, so
Oh,
basically
okay.
did you okay, so you just choose not to come up. So basically where you at with it, are you keeping your membership or
No, I already canceled it.
okay.
She said she didn't
So
care anyway.
so you're
That's
not open to a conversation?
no. How she treated me already told me how I need to know. Everything I need to know. How she
So
treated me.
did you felt like she was playing with you, Shakim, like playing in your face?
Um, I wouldn't say playing in my face. I just felt like she allowed herself to be manipulated and to treat me a certain way. And so because of that, I feel like my relationship with her is not the same anymore. Just like, okay, if I came over here to Demon Souls channel and I know that she's cool with Jay Dunn, I know that they have their relationship. I don't get involved in their relationship. Demon Soul has never put me backstage or told me not to come over here to support. So I feel like there's a certain respect that's just not there. Why it's not there, I don't know. Um, but I just feel like she looks at me a certain way. And so I didn't know she looked at me a certain way until yesterday. So it is what it is. I'm not going to try to change how she sees me. And again, it goes back to the like how I look at it, how I look at everything. I look at everything as like my art, right? Like, okay, if I'm coming to your platform, you've never come to my platform. You've never clicked my link. You've never even dropped down in my chat since I've come back. And y'all don't even know how hard it was for me to come back. So, like, I would have really appreciated that. But it is what it is. Like, I'm not going to beg anybody to support me. Like, she's over there sharing Envy's live and she don't even share my live. So it's like, why do I support certain people? I don't know. But it's all good. Like, I'm gonna just charge it to the game. It is what it is.
Oh. I was about to say it could be, a beef factor thing, but now you said that Envy's laugh was shared. Oh, okay.
Yeah, she supports Envy's lives and shares Envy out. So it's just like, no, I'm not. It ain't even about Envy per se. It's just like, I support you more than Envy does. Had a membership for 7 months. Like, I've sent you, not to like bring it up and throw it in her face, but it's like, I've sent her gifted memberships. There were other things I would have done for her platform. And it's like I can't even get a share out every now and then, especially when I was gone for so long. So, it is what it is.
She said she brought encouragement.
I didn't where was the encouragement?
Oh, yeah, Lady Nika, if you can, boo, you may have to kind of explain that because
Now, Shakim,
Maybe.
you already know several playtimes in the audience. They've already mentioned Ness, and Ness is not here, so I'm just going to not necessarily speak for her, whatever. But I'm just gonna say that in general. What I'm guessing the summary is, I guess they feel like is they want to see if the J done issues because of your support and relationship with Ness, or is it separate?
No, it doesn't have anything to do with Ness. So this same thing happened with Ness, right? She did the same shit on Ness platform. I'm sorry, I'm outside, y'all.
Oh, you
Um,
fine. Go ahead.
this same thing happened with Ness, and she would do the same thing, like, oh my God, Shakim's coming up here. You need to let me know, or I don't want to be on the panel with Shakim. And then what Ness did was the same thing Lady Nika did. She just would give Jay Dunn a heads up, like, hey, Shakim is coming up here, and if you want to drop down, you can drop down. If you want to stay, you want to stay. But Ness didn't like lead me backstage and all of that stuff. But even if she did, right? Even if she did do that, um, I already know how Ness feels about me, so it really wouldn't matter. It wouldn't make a big difference. At the end of the day, Ness is basically there every single live, regardless. So, I guess they're trying to bring Ness into it, but it really don't got nothing to do with Ness. She's tried to do this at YouTube cameras. She's never done it over here, which I find quite curious. But she's done it on other platforms before, not just Lady Nika's platform.
Okay, so this is like you feel so this is not just the one occurrence. You feel like it's a history.
Yeah, like she's very selective when she does this stuff. Like she'll do it. Like she even said earlier, like, oh, I might have been on the panel with you yesterday, but today all of a sudden I don't want to be on the panel with you. That's like an arbitrary standard, right? That she creates and destroys depending on her mood. And again, my issue is with the assumption that I was coming up there to address her to begin with. And then the whole narrative that spent up after that. It was just like, I know how to conduct myself. I know I've been in a lot of situations and I've stayed on mute. Like I know how to use my mute button. I know how to ignore people. I see right through motherfuckers. They don't matter to me. So, if you want to give her ammunition so she can pretend like she's a victim or like somebody's attacking her, and I'm the angry black man that's stalking her from panel to panel, go ahead and run with that shit. But guess what? You're not gonna do it on my back. I'll drag
Who
that.
said you
I'll
was
drag it on my
stalking
back.
her? Who said you was stalking her?
No, I'm saying that's
Oh,
essentially
okay, because
that's
you ain't been
the
okay.
narrative, like how she painted it, and that's why I wasn't let on the platform. And Lady Nika co-signed it, so here we are.
Hey Rex. Um, free thinker. That cause this is what I want to just to make sure. Okay, so it wasn't that because you said Ness has even asked Jay Dunn that she want to stay or go, and so basically just giving a warning, but she doesn't like keep people off the platform till the person get through. Is that what you don't like part, or is it even if she would have did that? So let's just say she would have said Jay Dunn. Do you want to stay or go? And Jay Dunn may say, well, I just got back up here. No, I want to stay and I don't want to be on the platform with him. And she said, well, Shakim, can you come back? How would you have felt about that exchange?
Well, if she said Shakim could come up and she was going to stay, then I wouldn't have really had an issue.
No. If she said that, if she asked, she said Jay Dunn. Well, this is what happened. She asked Jay Dunn, and she said, "No, I don't want to get back down." So she just told you, "Well, Jay Dunn don't want you up here," and you was just up here, but you came back. But I think they said you said, "Well, I've been on a panel with her before," so she just changes her mind, I guess, when she don't want to be on a panel with me. So the people in the chat are like basically saying, she can choose not to be on a platform with you, and she dropped down voluntarily for you to come up, and then when you were finished, she came back up. But so what did you feel like? So when you came back, what were you coming back to do? Just to be back on the plane? Like what were you coming back to do? Was it to address Jay Dunn? Because I think that was something that was said too.
Yeah, I wasn't even coming up there to address her. I was
okay?
really
So
coming back.
Yeah, he
I was
said he was
coming back up
trying
there
to
to
talk
say
to Lady
something
Nika.
totally different.
right.
So it
Okay.
had
Yeah,
nothing to
the
do with
first time she did, yeah, she dropped down voluntarily when he came up the first time because she didn't want to. It wasn't they didn't ask or anything like that. Jay Dunn just dropped. Okay, so so Shakim was up there with us. Then Shakim got down. Jay Dunn came back up. Well, Shakim came back up because he wanted to add more to the panel. Let's just ask him. He wanted to add more to the panel. He wasn't going to acknowledge Jay Dunn. Like he said, he's been on panel with her and not acknowledged her before. And that point, Jay Dunn said, well, I just got back up here. I don't want to go back down, basically, something like that. And Shakim was not allowed up And then Shakim dropped down the chat, and I think he was frustrated. And he just shared, he said it was a couple incidents or whatever, not just this. And he said that he was going to drop his membership. And, I just let him cool out because I thought maybe he was upset. I didn't know that there was a history because Shakim's real chill. He don't really complain. So I didn't really know no histories before until today. So I just didn't really say that. I just said Shakim, but I just, everybody was saying little stuff. And I just said, no, I'll let him cool off. He may just revisit that. He may not actually take the membership away. He may just be upset right now. I don't know. Well, he said he did take the membership and he just told y'all his reasoning. So that's where we're at.
Yeah, and I also want to respond to a comment. Lady Nika says she doesn't drop down in my chat because I got people over there that don't like me. I feel like that's a whack excuse because at the end of the day, Lady Nika, you know how many people in your chat don't like me? Never liked me since they met me and still don't like me to this day. But that don't got nothing to do with me supporting you and coming to your platform. Because at the end of the day, I'm there for you. I'm not there for my haters and the people that don't like me. So again, that's why I feel like we have a disconnect because what does that have to do with you supporting Shakim? What does that have to do with the other? Because I could go to any chat room, anywhere in this beef sector, and I guarantee you, half of the motherfuckers there don't like me and don't fuck with me and never will. As they say, I'm not beef sector, right? So if I allowed that to stop me from supporting people, shit, 70% of y'all wouldn't even see me. So no, I can't with that logic because I left for 3 months, came back, didn't see you, been back for what, 3 or 4 months, still haven't seen you in my chat. So it is what it is. I'm not about to beg anybody to support me. I'm beyond that. I'm so beyond that. But yesterday just reminded me, like, damn, Lady Nika doesn't come over here. So why am I even going over there? Because she doesn't come over here? She showed Envy more support than she showed me, and that told me everything I needed to know. So while y'all talking about who beat sector and who not, at the end of the day, who gives a fuck? It's about who supports you and who doesn't, right? Or is it politics? Because y'all don't play politics when it comes to certain people. Y'all pick and choose who y'all want to support publicly. So it is what it is. If you don't like me, just tell me you don't like me. Don't pretend like you like me. And then, I got a question whether or not you really fuck with me.
Yes.
I'm back on mute.
Thank you. I'm
First
Miss.
of all,
Hey, Lady Nika.
hey there,
Hey, dear.
Aurora. How you doing, baby?
I'm doing
How you
well,
doing?
dear. Yeah,
That's
I hope
good,
you're
baby.
doing
That's
okay
good.
too.
Okay, this is where I saw it. Okay, when he first hit the link, I said something because I know they don't get along, right? Jadon said, "Well, I'll get down." I brought Shakim up. I let him hang out. He the one decided he was, going to get off the link, right? I wasn't rushing him. He could have stayed up there. If he wind up staying for the rest of the show, it wouldn't have been no problem to me. But he left. And before he left, he did slang a couple of shots toward Jadon Wait. So then Jadon come back and she's like, coming to respond to what the hell he said, right? He hit the link. Now, this lady already said she don't want to be on the panel with him. Just like if he tell me, Lady Nika, I don't want to be on the panel with somebody, you can best believe I'm not going to bring that person up on him. I don't do that sneak attack type of bullshit. So when he hit the panel to say something because Jadon was responding to him, all I said was, I'm not going to play seesaw with y'all. And Shakim, you're more than welcome to come back, but let her say what she got to say. At that point, he dropped down. He went to saying in my chat that he was going to remove his membership and the whole 9 yards. I have been in Shakim's chat. I've been in Shakim's chat sometime late at night because, see, he goes live. At least he used to go live after this. She would redirect us to his channel and I would be there. Now, I don't always drop down because I don't deal with the Lady Dimples of the world and other people in his chat that I know say shit to me. Not necessarily Lady Dimples because she blocked, but I don't want to be around people that I don't like, okay? And I know they don't like me because we get the banging in that chat and it's totally off of what he's saying. I can't stand when people get in my chat and they start fighting because it takes away from my commentary. Folks is paying attention to the chat. I didn't like that. I don't want that. I'm not going to do that to him, considering I don't like that. So that's all it was. And I went live today because I wanted to talk to him. I wanted him to know, Shakim, it ain't never been no beef between me and you. You know I support you. You know I done been there for you. I may not be there the way, he got that relationship with Ness. They got a brother-sister relationship. But one thing for certain and two things for sure, Shakim has always known that he can come, he can talk to me, he can, whatever the problem is, we can work that thing out. So I went live to talk to him. He sent a message saying he was mad at me and he was busy. What am I supposed to do? I stayed there an hour. This ain't for me and Shakim. This is something he choosing to do on his own. He ain't never had to worry about if I supported him or not. I supported him when he left. I used to ask about him when he came back. I was the first one to say, I'm glad Shakim back on my stream. I ain't got no... You did make a comment today, Dunn, that she was safe and not going nowhere off the panel. That was the second time. When she came back the second time, Cassie, I did tell her she ain't got to leave again because she had already left the first time. And I did not want them on the link together at my channel so they could tear my shit down. Miss up my monetization? Absolutely not. I didn't do anything warrant him going off like that when he know I got an open door policy. Somebody else reached out to me recently behind something they felt I did that hurt them, and we had a conversation. If I do that with that person, I'll do it with him. All he had to do was just tell me, listen, let's talk. We didn't even have to talk in public if he didn't want to, but we could have had that conversation. Shakim know I like him. He know that. Ain't never been no fake shit with me when it comes to him. And yes, my chat may not like him, but my chat know after that last time he got blocked, don't fuck with him. You don't gotta like him, but don't fuck with him. That's crazy.
Okay, hold on. All right, so let me respond to a couple of things you said. So you said you didn't want us to tear your channel up and mess up your monetization. So that's the thing that kind of enrages me because I wasn't coming up there to drag anybody or woo bang or anything. Like I said, I don't even remember what I wanted to say, but I wanted to say one little thing and then drop. I wasn't coming up there to scratch with this lady. In addition to that, she brought my name up first. She's always doing this. Oh, Shakim refunded membership. Shakim did that. He took it back. He took it back. So she always brings my name up first. And then when I get there, she wants to play victim and then she gets all of this protection. So even still, I still didn't really go ham like that. When I got there, I was chilling, having conversation, adding to the panel. That's what I do. And if I need to, I know how to be an adult and go on mute. So that again, all of those assumptions about me, it's like you assume that I'm going to be this crazy, rambunctious, angry black man. And it's like, that's not even who I am. So that's what I didn't like that you allow her to do. But it is what it is. I feel like you have like different relationships with different people. And that's fine because I have my own relationships with people as well. But when it comes to how you run your panel, like if I come to your channel, I'm coming for you. I really cannot deal with all the other stuff because I don't come for them. I literally come for you and I come to support the channel. But it felt like Jay Dunn had full control of your panel yesterday, and that really made me question, like, okay, well, obviously I'm disposable to Lady Nika, so she can't fuck with me that much.
Nobody have control. Let me stop right there, and I'm not trying to be rude, but let me make this clear. That's not... Ain't no fucking way I'm gonna let no other bitch come along and control my panel like that. I did that because she had already got down once. And when you came back up, I didn't know what state of mind you may have been in, because just like when you were up there and you threw shots at her, when she got up there, she threw them right back at you. I didn't do anything to you, Shakim. And if our relationship really did mean something to you, before you think the absolute worst of me, you would have given me an opportunity. You didn't even afford me an opportunity to say nothing. You went on your community wall. I didn't say nothing. Then you went to binary this morning, and I still didn't come out and just talk shit to you. I explained how it goes on my channel, and that was it. And there's a lot of people say I shouldn't even be explaining this to you. But the truth of the matter is, Shakim, I really do like you. So that's the reason why.
Okay. No, and I support you as well.
Eat a motherfucking dick, bitch. Eat the biggest one you can find, bitch. Just open up your goddamn esophagus and let it ride. Okay, I'm back. What you say?
Okay, so I still just want to say that, yes, I did throw like little digs at her, but she brought me up first. I wasn't even a topic on the conversation. And she's always mentioning how I'm refunding memberships. And then every time I send you something, you're always like, oh my God, Shakim, I don't know, ooh, you might take this back. And I don't like that, because like I don't plan ahead to take things back from people. But if you want to paint me in that light, yeah, I am going to be in that light, because that's how you painted me. So the same way you feel is how I feel like you did me. You have all of these judgments and assumptions about me, and it's like, I don't have a reason to take anything back. I didn't refund any gifted memberships. I just took my membership back because I saw like, okay, well, my membership doesn't get me anything as far as this panel. So what's the point of having it? Like, if she can just come back anytime she wants while I'm up there, and it's like, damn, she has that control over here, and I just didn't like that. So that's just kind of how I felt.
Nobody have no control over my channel, Shakim. And I ain't said anything to you about that giving membership back in a minute. But when I didn't I say that in a joking way, and we both laughed at the shit? Didn't I say Shakim is not one to play, baby? You piss him out, he picking up his damn shit and he walking the hell away. Membership and all, baby. He gonna leave it right there. We joked about that. You know damn well, Shakim, that right there is too much. You know damn well I ain't had no ill will towards you whatsoever. You know I've been supporting you when it wasn't even popular to do so. When people used to talk their shit, I didn't talk no shit. I said, here, don't worry about them people. Shake the haters off. So
that's true.
What are you talking about? And you've done the same for me. It's been a two-way street here. So what are you talking about?
Okay, what I'm talking about is, okay, how we discussed, like, okay, you don't really come around my chat and stuff like that, but you're in the bushes and stuff because there's people you don't like. So I didn't know you felt
and
any
I've
kind
been,
of way about who's in my
been
chat.
said to me in your chat. Did you know that?
No, I have no idea.
Okay. I done dropped in your chat and had the motherfucking gather a hoe or two. I don't want to do that because I came for you. I came in what you talking about.
Okay. Yeah, and I understand that. So I'm saying, based on how I'm looking at it, like just me looking at it, all in all, it just made me question some things. I didn't know your reasoning for it, but now that I know your reasoning for it, that's something that I can accept. Like, because there are certain channels where I won't drop down as well, but as of late, I've been trying to drop down a little bit more because I know I was gone, and I want people to see like, hey, I still got my membership, I'm still supporting and stuff like that. So that's basically all of this. Like, so I will say that you do support me.
You fucking know I do.
It's not
Didn't
visible,
I tell you
right?
you remind me of my boy, my own person?
You did. Mm-hmm.
Do you think I mistreat him? Hell no.
I wouldn't think so.
Hold on 1 minute. So I do not want to make it seem like, I'm trying to institute no power over here. But I'm going to ask you kindly, can you have your moderators remove that comment from I'm that messy talking about I'm on dope?
Wait a minute, hold up. Moderators, let me go back. Shit, they would let Nika sorry, let me see. Dope. Can somebody take the comment if y'all see it? Let me see
I
if
don't
I see
like
it.
that.
Let me see.
Don't keep lying
I
talking
ain't
about I'm
see
on no
that.
dope, you dumbass bitch.
Nah, I let y'all rock in here, but we ain't gonna
Right.
say nothing like that. I normally let y'all rock, but nah, wait. Who wait. This? No, I'm sorry. Wait, I'm that messy. Buying food. Let me go down.
And then she said I
Somebody
was
might have
buying
got
dope
it.
with the cash
Oh,
apps.
okay. No, I get it. I got it.
Now keep it up, bitch, and I'll drop something in Miss TMO's pocket that'll have you banned from over here, bitch. I can do
Oh,
that.
okay, they got it. I couldn't. Yeah, they must have got it because I saw it, but it wouldn't let me take no action because they already got it. They got it. You
Stupid
know,
ass
girl,
bitch
Casey
talking about
got it.
somebody on
Okay.
some goddamn dope. Your mammy was on dope when she gave birth to your dumb ass, you raggedy bitch. Now I can take people talking shit to me, but when you flat out put a line in chat like that on me, ho, I'm gonna fucking respond. And you kiss my motherfucking ass. You know I don't like you. I'm that messy. Bitch, I ain't never liked you, ho.
No, Jeffrey, no, she don't run my chat, but like Nika don't let me be talked to like that. Nika is the only one who has taken a stand against that colors of bullshit. So that kind of shit can be taken out of my chat. Thank you.
Now,
Go ahead.
Jiffy, go do something with your big ass knees, ho. Stupid ass bitches. Y'all some retarded hoes. Y'all want me and him to fall out so bad, but at the end of the day, bitch, Shakim gonna come back. They all come back, bitch. Including you hating ass hoes. Y'all just can't drop down. Now, Shakim, this ain't for us.
What you mean by that?
This falling out and having these ill feelings, this ain't for me and you. I fight with all
Yeah, I
these
mean,
motherfuckers, but I'm not gonna fight with you. I'm not. I'm not dragging you. I'm not doing any of that. All I ask you to do is afford me the chance to talk to you if you feel like I have ran afoul to you, and to not go to your community board and then hop on somebody else's link to talk about me. But when I open up the door for you to be able to talk to me, you don't want to talk to me.
yeah. Well, I will say that like when I'm angry, or if I'm upset, um, it's easier for me to express that than to like talk through it. Like it takes me time, but like right now, I'm not really angry anymore. So I'm glad you came up here because it kind of calmed me down a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I don't got a problem doing that. That's why I haven't gone live, because I didn't want to go live and just unload and all of that if it wasn't necessary.
I
So
want
even
the
though I
community
did write a
wall
community
post
wall
taken
post,
down.
I did write a community wall post where I
I
said
want it taken down.
it's already taken down. I already took it down.
Oh.
So yeah, the community wall post was just like me saying that I felt like I didn't know Jay Dunn ran your platform, and I felt like it was weak um to kind of let her do that. But at the end of the day, she doesn't matter enough for me to like take all of that out on you. So yeah, that's where I'm at with it.
Well, nobody runs my platform. I wish I would stop saying that, because I give everybody ample chance when they come to my platform. I'm not gonna cut you off, and I'm not gonna drop you down. And I can't nobody pay me to drop you down. You don't know the cash apps I've turned away to drop you before, Shakim. Nice little piece of coin too, but it wasn't worth it.
Well, yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know they'd be trying to get me up out of there. Lord have
But I
mercy.
don't take money to drop nobody. I did that with Hershey one time, and I didn't feel good about that. So I said I am definitely not going to uh play that game. I don't play the drop game. But you ain't got to run out like my little spoiled brat and start having fits on the wall and going to binary. Come tell me.
Yeah, well, I'm just glad that I didn't run into you like earlier because yeah, I just didn't want us to have that. I just didn't want us to. I didn't want us to go
I'm
left
not
when
going
we're trying to
live
go
on
right.
you and cuss you out. I ain't going live and drag you, and I'm hoping that you won't do that to me either.
No, I mean drag you for what? Okay, so my perspective is like okay, when it comes to the chat situation, you explain that, so I'm clear on that. It's in terms of how you run your show. Um, you kind of stated like, look, nobody runs my channel. So I mean, that's I can only take you at your word. It was only one small situation, so I don't want to put out the narrative like Jay Dunn is running your whole platform because I feel like that's kind of exaggerated. But other than that, I don't feel like we really have any issues. I just feel like we needed a little clarity. So I'm good with that. I'm
Who
good.
matters
You dragging
way
you on
too?
the channel. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry, free thinker. Who mattered to me way too much? What you mean?
I think he's saying that Lady Nika matters to all of us way too much to like. I think she was talking to Shakim. Elaborate because I want to answer for you, Lady Nika. The court is reminding me. My bailiff is scared to tell the OG that she has to pay her cursing fee to the court. My bailiff is
Oh
scared.
Lord,
My bailiff.
you know what? I thought court was done. I thought this was a
Nah,
conversation between
we skipped that
Lady Nika
case.
and,
Okay, my
but yeah,
bailiff
Oh,
was
we
give me a
asleep
still in
on
hard
the
time
time.
court. I'm
because I didn't
sorry,
even swear Lady
TMO.
Nika in. Lady Nika, I'm sorry,
My
baby. I
bad.
didn't
I
And
even
didn't
Lady
swear
know
Nika,
it
you
you
was a
don't
in.
owe
fine.
$3. You owe $5 because I'm female identified in the way that we use it over here. Since I know the right way, don't y'all give me no comments on here about the right way. They say male identified. I'm using the way we do it, and I'm female identified, and I made them pay 10, and Lady Nika pay 5, and who gonna do something about it because it's my court, my rules.
I
Thank
Damn, I
need
you.
to
gotta
I
give
need to
you a
pay too. I
fine
gotta pay
spot.
too.
Huh? You got me $5, Lady Nika, for all the cussing you did. But Lady
God
Nika, you
damn.
really owe about $80, but but we gonna make you just pay 5. Lady Nika,
Okay,
the
I'll take
charges to
care
the
of that
game.
fine then.
Okay.
I'll take care of one of the
You got just like
inmates will send it
Resto.
to you.
Everybody has until they next check. Content credit y'all got to the 21st to pay the court thing they fines. Thank
I'm gonna
you.
pay my court fee. I'm sorry, I didn't know it was a fine over here.
I know my bailiff was over there, child. He tapped out. He was over at Pride and they wore him out. He been partying, he been working, partying, and then he did him alive reading the book, and I got him over here. He is just done. He is done.
Shakim, you see
Thank
what you
you.
did?
Yeah, boo.
Huh?
Thank you so
You
much,
see what
Trinity
you
Gap,
done
for
did?
enforcing the things. I
What did
love
I
me some
do?
Trinity Gap, baby.
You got me
She don't
having
play.
to pay $5.
Oh, well, damn. Well, I'm just here so I won't get fined myself. So, I think I'm on my best behavior. I'm trying to, but I've slipped up over here as well. So I guess you could blame that on me.
Kim is
Damn.
just, can I just, Lady Nika, I appreciate you so much for coming here to devote your time as OG coming up here as a show for the 1.5. I am the 1.5 sector. I don't know if you know it. I can't call myself 1.0 because that's for you and the other OGs. Whether I like them or not, I still respect them. Fucked up something. Right? Anyway, so even I like them or not, I still respect them. But I am 1.5, me and SK, and a couple others on the 1.5. So I thank you for celebrating the 1.5, and I hope we make you proud, unlike them for 2.0. So I hope we make you proud. And Shakim, I mean, I've been promoting you all night. I'm always complimenting you. I think that I think the courtroom is probably gonna have a virtual throw up because they probably tired of this, but he just was raised well. He did not curse up here. Was so respectful. I thank you for taking the time, and I would like to challenge y'all about some of the bias against Ness or whatever. And there are some people who do that. Molly prefers Ness over me, but that's a whole nother thing. But Shakim does not get in the way, whether we fussing, cussing. I said, Shakim, I'm not going to Seattle because Ness, listen to them people talking about it. I'm going. You gotta watch out for me. Me, all that he just said. He is so neutral. He did not care. He didn't say this. He just said I want to meet you wherever you want to meet me and whatever you want to do. He didn't like take up for this and tell me no, acquiesce to this. No, he let me be my own person. So I will say, when there's times he could have shown bias to the person he's actually met, he didn't, at least to me. So, and he was very respectful. I think I at least got to give him that because all the other men came up here and cussed women, called him all types of names. This boy did not use not one curse word towards the lady, and the lady always deserves her respect anyway, but he didn't, and I know she appreciates that too. So I just want to say thank you.
Oh
You
yeah,
know
no, you're
what
more
was
than
the
welcome.
embarrassment, Jazz? The embarrassment was when you got up on that
What?
panel and everybody laughed at you. The embarrassment is that you're getting angry with me, and I ain't never did nothing to you, including laugh at you. So, girl, are you okay? Are you okay, ho? That's gonna be 10
That
TMO.
was out of nowhere. I don't expect that. I'm sorry, that threw me for the
No,
hey,
that
Jazz, I
bitch.
ain't seen you in a while.
I ain't mess with that bitch. I told you all my haters jump out soon as I hit a panel. And y'all wonder why my head be, bitch. The fuck? Hell wrong with you? I didn't beg for no redirect, but I appreciated it because I wasn't in the algorithm. And I asked again, bitch. That was my motherfucking friend. What's your problem? Girl, y'all kiss my ass down in that chat. Do y'all understand that? You can kiss my motherfucking ass. I don't
Lady
care
Nika,
how you
come on, Lady
pose
Nika, the
me.
charges, baby, the charges, boo boo. Ooh, baby, now, Lady Nika, we gonna have to run your pockets.
I'll run my pockets. It ain't no problem. It's TMO. I'll give it to her. She can get that with no problem. But ain't none one of these jackleg assholes in this chat think you're gonna play with me. You're not gonna play on me, bitch. You're gonna play on your damn self. And if you say something I don't like, I'm gonna respond. And free thinker, yes, they did bring clarity to what you were saying. I didn't understand. That's why I asked for clarity. And thank you for giving it to me.
Bloop. You said I liked Shakim and found him very intelligent, and he allowed issues with Dunn to start timing people out. What are you talking about? When, where, and how? And on whose platform did that happen? Because again, she could never make me time anybody out. She doesn't matter that much. She's basically cool with everybody. Everybody that I fuck with, she fuck with too. So we're gonna use that logic. Then I wouldn't be cool with Demon. So I would have stopped being cool with Ness when they were actually cool. She's also cool with damn near the whole Umar sector. They didn't adopt her. They love them some her. But they be talking hella shit about me and they don't even support me the way they support her now. So who cares? Like at the end of the day, it's enough for everybody to eat on this motherfucker. So she could never stop me from supporting or fucking with anybody or timing people out. I don't know what you're talking about. Ma'am, sir, it.
My tone is my tone. I didn't disrespect you, did I, free thinker? Last time I checked, my license says grown just like yours. I didn't give you a nasty rebuttal. I gave you the rebuttal that you deserve. And you just happened to have caught the same tone as that other girl, but it definitely was not meant to come against you. That's it.
Yeah, I don't
Now, if
like your
I'm
tone
being
either.
irritated, what you expect me to do? I don't know you.
Are they not one of your people, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, then that just gives you less credibility than you already had.
Talking about
So
my
yeah.
damn tone. I'm sitting over here on these 2 quarters and these 2 pennies telling me I came at you. Girl, don't do that. I don't know you. You don't know me either. So don't ever tell me about my tone. Either clap back or shut the fuck up. Either way, I'm cool with it, free thinker. I ain't got no problem. Let me get up off this panel. Shakim, are we good?
Yeah, we're good. I feel like we clear. So as long as we clear, we're good.
Okay, that's
I wish
all
I
I
would have
came
calmed
up
down.
here for was that. That was all I came up for. I didn't come up to be disrespectful to TMO's chat, but bitch, if you try me when I'm up here and I feel like it, I'ma fucking respond, okay? And I didn't mean you no harm, free thinking. You ain't did nothing to me that I know of, but I didn't like that comment about my tone because I'm grown, just as grown as you. So don't nobody check me about my tone. Thank you for having me, TMO girl. I see me something in your change.
Well, thank you so much, Lady Nika, for coming over supporting it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Shakim. Thank you
take
for coming up
care.
here and being a trooper and being so respectful. Unlike the other men that came up here, Owen Cole was respectful as well. So I do thank y'all for coming up here and being
Ghetto
very
was
respectful.
pretty respectful too. He didn't go
No, he
too
was
crazy.
not. He was up here for calling Pizarro a bitch as it was, and he was not respectful up here, Ro. Shout out to
Oh
Ro,
no,
always
but
the limit, always
apologized.
the limit, always supporting the home
He
team.
Well, I'm going to go
apologized
back
for
on
that.
mute
This
and
ain't
not
got
say
nothing to do
anything
with
before I
Lemon.
say the wrong thing. Go ahead.
I'm talking about Ghetto. This what they got to do with Lemon? No, I said that
Ain't that his
as
friend?
a person who's coming up here, he apologized to her, even though she didn't accept it. But he wasn't wilding. He did. I mean, he didn't cuss, right? Yeah, that
No,
ain't
he
got
did
nothing to do with Lemon
curse.
though. They ain't got nothing to do with him.
Okay.
Well, hold on. Somebody said I timed them out at YouTube cameras because of Jay Dunn. That's a lie. And even if I did do it, let's say I did, it ain't that deep, right? Because Jay Dunn times people out too. I've had to undo 30,000 timeouts that she did to Deja. I can't even think of all the people that I've had to, unblock and unhide and untime out. So, do you apply that same logic to her, or do you only apply that logic to me, free thinker? And I'm using the word thinker lightly, but I'm back on mute.
What are you talking about, Ghetto? You did curse. Do you not know how cool I was with you in that case? Are you kidding me, Ghetto? You ain't even guilty. Did I even sentence you guilty? Did I sentence Ghetto yet? I'm doing
You
how
didn't
the rest of
sentence
my
anybody.
sentencing.
You
Yeah,
you
I don't know. I
only
did Cole. I went ahead and settled his while he was up here, and he gonna
Yeah.
get no. I didn't sentence him. I gave him his verdict. Because he was a large suit, and I wanted to get the people who wasn't gonna be get out of the way. But ghettos with him in Pizza. And him and Jay Wilson, no, I haven't. And Ghetto, I'm going to. I thought you cursed, Ghetto. Wasn't you cursing when you and what you kind of getting
No,
into it?
you're gonna be
You and
rhyming tonight.
Resto cussed
no.
each other
That was
out.
Resto. Ghetto
Oh,
he
okay.
settled
Sorry,
down. Yeah,
Cole.
he simmered
I mean,
down.
simply, and then the bitch was reference to what you said. You didn't call an additional bitch. You apologize. Okay, Ghetto, sorry. I thought you and Resto was cussing each other out. Ghetto, sorry. The court ain't above saying they sorry now. Don't throw no tantrum in there. We doing good, Ghetto. We doing good now. Now, Ghetto, now to be fair, Ghetto, I'm very grateful for everything I get. Okay. But when I hear all these totals you done gave some of these people, especially Lemon and these other men, and you just gave me my first one, and I appreciate it. But some of the stuff that you asking to me, you ain't asking these people, and you took a lot from these people, so you even said anything. And all the money you done gave versus not only cash out being able to you, child, Shakim, I mean, just giving me more in in a he usually don't even send me anything less than what you see. So what I need you to do is okay, I can apologize, but we're not gonna act like I owe you so much now. I'm being very nice, Ghetto, because you ain't always been nice to me. You haven't told me you're gonna send me that Maggiano's lunch for goddamn months. And I appreciate you got your chocolate girlfriend now. But Nina would be the first to tell you that, even me getting excited for you and all that, if she found out that I gave you I'm like, it's like a fish giving you credit for swimming, giving fish credit for swimming is basically what the analogy to that is. And when she found how much I gave, even in jest credit to you having a black girlfriend, no, I'll be getting another phone call besides the other one from today. So no, I've came a long way with you, but you're gonna have to add a zero to that motherfucking cash app before you think you finna get any kind of motherfucking special privilege up in this motherfucker. Now I said I was motherfucking wrong, but we can go a whole different way, and my verdict is not gonna be affected by your actions today. But let's just appreciate the goodwill and the fact that it's cancer season. And then I appreciate that you said that I was gonna start getting those payments. You were transferring them. So hopefully you still feel that way, Ghetto. Love you,
So
mean it. Happy cancer season.
King Big said, "I love you dearly, but baby, if I could get into your little body for one day, people would have think you went mad insane. But I'm with you, homie. They already think I'm insane. So just wait until I move into my new place, okay? Because the place I'm in is just way too it's too many. How do I say? It's a different class of people here. So all the yelling and screaming and all of that. I can only do that intermittently, but once I'm in my new place, which is a little closer to the hood, but also still near the suburbs, you will definitely see me cut up. Just wait on it. It's coming.
Ghetto, I apologize. Now, dang. Now you ain't getting more mad than Lemon. He done called you all types of bitches and everything else, and you done gave him hundreds of dollars. Now you gave me one cash. Uh, child, it's okay.
I wouldn't even vex my spirit
I
with.
apologize for
Yeah,
free. Like I don't even make
getting his
people pay me to
emotions
like to be a woman about my
cutting him
shit,
being
child.
serious. He
I
Them
wouldn't even
dubs,
vex
they
my
had a
spirit
good
with
enough.
ghetto. I
You're
wouldn't even
right. They
vex
had
my
a good
spirit with
time.
ghetto because he obviously the main person he's going to support is Lemon, right?
Right.
So it is what it is. Like ghetto don't send me nothing like that either. I'm not surprised. We know who he really supports hardcore, like 10 toes down. We know who he really supports, and it just is what it is.
Right, and I would have to grow a penis to get his favor. So let's just end it at that, and I'm gonna end it at, and then I'm gonna like table all my other sentencing to. I'm gonna do my verdicts and sentencing at the same time. So Resto has the only thing that's holding us out. So once he does what he need to do, and if he can find any more receipts, but like I said, pretty much know how I'm gonna rule in that one, and then I'll give him his sentencing at the same day. So I'm gonna go ahead and do everybody's sentencing and ruling except for Coles. We already gave him his ruling, and then we're gonna just go straight to sentencing on his 2 guilty charges. The rest of the people got off. So on that note, and I think for the sake of letting Nika and Shakim can agree that we're gonna call this just a draw. We're gonna we're gonna dismiss it without prejudice. We don't need to bring it back to the court. And I think that they came to an amicable as adults. I mean, we don't nobody has to be BFF, but there's nothing wrong with having mutual respect at the end of the day. So hopefully we
Yeah,
can keep it there. And I think both of these people are former opponents enough to know if respect does need to go somewhere else, they can handle that as well. And I think they did a great job. And I appreciate everybody coming to support me. So who's going live next? We've been at this motherfucker for 3 hours. Gonna go Netflix and chill, y'all. And Lady Nika, I got a bone to pick to you, girl. We need to do that joint review of that straw. Cause girl. And people made me think I was gonna be crying and stuff because the subject matter with the 6 hours. No, 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 no. As the old Living Color used to say, hated it. I liked it. It kept me intrigued as far as looking at it. But since I already kind of knew the ending, thanks to some people on this platform named, well, not platform, in the YouTubeverse named Nessa, and somebody else start talking about it. But anyway, I don't really care. I read the end of the book. But yeah, we'll talk about it later, nigga. We need to talk about it because it's, honey, I had you laughing because I'm like, and then knowing, and then I was cussing Tyler Perry. I like them white folks on all them little memes been cussing him out. But anyway,
yeah. I was gonna go live. I guess I can wait until tomorrow because I think Pizza's going live. ODS is going live.
because I already went like, you gonna live again?
Yeah, she's going live again, and then Jay Wilson is live, and I see Briine over there. So I want to be messy and figure out what they got going
Oh
on.
yeah, they've been over there for a minute. I gotta go over there too because I don't think Brian know he was on the docket, so he gonna find that out. So we was kind to him
Oh
though,
no.
wasn't we? Because but he guilty. No, we were. I was good. You need to read later on when you get a chance. Shakim, I don't know if you heard my Brian's coverage, but it was good.
Oh yeah, I heard it.
Yeah.
I thought you did a really good job at. You made a little joke in there, but I felt like overall, I've seen you really use some restraint today. So yeah, you did good.
Yeah, I did a lot of restraint today. I wasn't gonna go off. I wanted to just have a little fun with it and still, like, and be firm. And I got Mr. TMO, so what need to be done? I'm not need to cuss nobody out because that's like I got something to hide. Like, why cuss? I just have my man on here and it's just a slight flex. He just happened to be walking by. That's the best revenge, baby.
I
So
love that. I love that for you. Let's go. Well,
thank you.
I don't know where I'm gonna see y'all at tonight, but hopefully I see y'all around the YouTube streets. I appreciate you for having me. Shout out to Lady Nyca for being a grown woman and having a conversation. I appreciate that. And yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat. I'll see y'all later. So,
Okay, so
All
and then
right,
I'm gonna send you a
Shakim.
message on the
Thank
back end
you
so I can. I
for
got
coming to court.
about something else. I'll tell you about it.
okay, boo. All right, see you
All
later.
right.
See you later, Ro.
Bye, y'all.
All right,
Bye. Thank y'all
Shakim.
all for coming. Thank you, Talent. Shout out to Talent. Please support Big Lane on all streaming platforms. Big Lane, friend to the show, friend to the channel. And hopefully we'll be seeing him soon. All right, then, Honest Row. Thank you so much. This is my Judy,
You're
my
welcome,
good
boo.
booty
Yes.
Judy. Yes, baby. And he has been at these Pride Streets being fast,
Yeah, I need
enjoying.
to be a hoe. Shoot.
Right. And
Boo,
yeah,
you
you didn't
got
even
that
time
pussy
for the
too.
whole
I'm
report.
jealous.
So you're gonna have to tell us
Shoot.
about your hoeing on the whole report and let us know if it's gonna be any boys in the future in the background. Now I did have fun with Honest Bro because when he was at the parade, he was showing a whole lot of pasty backs, and I said, "Bro, can you find me? Can you get away from them pasty backs before I call Nina? I am gonna have to call
Yeah.
Nina because you are over all them pasty bags. We need to see some melanated bags, please." So,
Facts.
but I think all those pasty bags left home by themselves, right? Because I think real quick, didn't you tell us that everybody was booed up?
Yeah, a lot of people was booed up, y'all. Yeah, I said, dang, this is giving Kaya all the way. She said, look now, you gonna get old, you gonna be alone. You better get you that person, you better get you somebody while you young.
You'll get you somebody. You still young and frisky, bro. And don't worry, with me on the hotline and the email messages and getting in your business for life, we gonna make sure and whatever. And I know how to mind my business when we get that significant other. But right now, I'm all in his business. But when he get that boo or whatever, I'm gonna let Ro call over here. I'm gonna be in Ro business. I'm gonna respect his relationship. I ain't gonna be nosy or none of that, right, Ro?
Yeah, boo.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
right.
you. Okay, y'all. Y'all have a good one. And let me go. Bye, y'all. Thank you, LaDon.
All right, boo. See y'all later. Take care.
All right. Thank you. Shout out to Honey Love. She said you still young, Ro. All right, y'all. Bye. Thank y'all.